Now, oh, we're live. Here we are. We're back. Galint Melee Open 2023. I'm joined by the God, the legend himself,
Stop.
Jorge.
Stop.
You know how I know you're on the come up, and I'm gonna tell you this from experience. You know when you be getting hate, that's how you know you're coming up. Every commentator, I don't give a fuck how popular they are. You from the Scars to the Toast to the Phils, your boy, everybody, Slime, whoever. They get bombarded with hate, and then they grow and blossom. And then the community loves them. Dude, and they're better than they've ever been. I feel like that's where you're headed, bro.
Brandon, why would you do not set the tone so emotional for me?
Nah, you're good.
We were just chopping it up like, oh, how you doing, man? Oh, like, how was the move? And then you open and you're like, hey, brother, hardship is about to turn you into something greater than you were before. Let's get into some melee.
I mean, no, hey, I'm telling you from experience, man. You know, this ain't just nothing that I'm feeling. You know, I was like, I've had it happen to me in real time.
Dude, you're
I just want to support. But I also want to support some dope melee. I know we got some pretty good melee coming up. I forgot what pools this is. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm at that point in my commentary career, Jorge, where I don't really have to know what fucking round this is, and no one's gonna like flame me for it. You know what I mean? I could be like, "Oh, this is losers finals," and people will be like, "That's Wafco."
This is the GOAT.
I don't know that, but hey, I know I'm at a point where I know this is pools. And then when I do know, I will acknowledge it. But I know this is going to be some good matches. I don't know if we're commentating East or West. Do you know? I'm assuming East.
Sure it's East. I'm pretty sure. It's, I'm like relatively positive it's East, and I think this is going to be good that we don't know where we are, particularly because I think it's like ladder and stuff, so that we can really we get to do some level of commentary that you don't get to do at the majors. Where it's like, yo, what is this? This is the actual net play that goes on unranked and ranked, but on the stage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's
go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's like an underlayer of online play that is just always happening all around us.
Yeah, it's amazing. I was about to say, okay, don't get me wrong, love in-person tournaments, they're great. I love them a lot. But I miss this low key. I do miss the online era where people would pop off in their computer rooms, and it was lit. You know what I mean? That was a lit time.
Some of my favorite clips, like the DK, Zach dancing around, SFAT dancing.
Yep.
And
Harvey Box passing out. I'm glad he's okay. But I was like, yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. When I first saw that, I was like, wow.
That is so crazy. You're right. It never would have happened in person, and this was just so intimate, to get a little look. And now I think you're right. It's not online. It was not just a bridge to get us through pandemic. It's a part of what we do now. It's just a different kind of melee that's part of it. And I'm glad this shit is happening because it's just so accessible. We saw players that didn't play really succeed, who had heard of Akir before and just placing second or third at the biggest online tournaments. That's crazy to me. It's new.
That is insane. Yeah, that is insane. It gives a lot of people opportunity, and I also like it because holiday season's coming up, winter's coming up. You still want that melee bug, but it's harder to travel during the winter. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's cool to people still get their fix while you don't have to travel as much, but you get to still see some dope melee. And for people who like I said, they can't afford to travel. Some people live in regions that it's just hard to get out and go places. So
Flash is first out of region tournament at SmashCon this year, but dude is top 100, dude is top 50 probably. There's so many stories of people like this. J-Mook was one of them too. He's just a beast.
First time I heard of J-Mook was actually online.
That's right. I think his breakout was 4 Loco Fight Night or something. Yeah. East Coast. He beat None and Ginger.
Right.
Out of nowhere.
Right.
And do you got some stuff going on with bringing some online melee back too, right?
I mean, I was, but the feds is watching. You feel me? So
Oh, that thing that I was talking to you about
the,
before, like,
the
also keep
fed
that on the low.
the feds is watching. So but we're trying to make something work out. We'll see what goes on. Obviously, I'll keep y'all updated. Lately, I've just kind of been in general, just when it comes to Melee, like relatively off the grid. I haven't really been tweeting much. I haven't really been streaming. So, but I plan to be back in the loop. Don't worry, I'm not. You never hear me be like, "Oh, I'm retiring" or nothing like that. I ain't got no reason to. It's just sometimes, you just get caught up with life. So.
I never hear anyone. I could never imagine anyone going like, "Yo, where's Waff? He doesn't deserve this time away."
I will always be around. I do. There will be a phase at some point where I just go off the grid for like 6 months, but that's it. I would never like quit. Just as long as I can be around or just add some type of value to the scene, I'll always do so. So,
bro,
I
know in my heart that as long as there's anyone still playing Melee, I will have a relationship with the Melee community for the rest of my life.
Nah, yeah.
Like there's people in your life, there's shit in your life that will just be there forever.
Dude, and it's crazy. Like I've played for so long. And when I think about some of the relations, especially early on, like I think about my relationship with Zope. Shout out to Peter. I've known him for over half of my life at this point. I've known Peter. I met Peter when I was 16, maybe. I've known Phil for half of my life. I've known so many people for 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. We're still here. And what's funny is what I say about a lot of them who don't play anymore. They might not play anymore, but they'll keep tabs. They'll be like, I got some friends who like don't play anymore, and like they're like, "Yo, J-Mook, bro, did you see J-Mook? Like, this is crazy. I've never seen a Sheik do that." And like, they've been stopped playing, but they'll watch it. It's just like watching your favorite sport or something. Like, you might not play basketball or whatever or football, but you'll still watch like Steph Curry shoot threes. You know what I mean?
Brandon, you son of a bitch.
What? Are you good? You all right?
Fucking started with like, "Hey man, you're about to blow up," and now you're like, "Look at us, we're all still here."
I mean, yeah, it's dope. It's dope to see people just like keep in touch with each other. And then what's crazy about Melee too is you'll be tapped in with people who I've learned stuff about other things in life from people who play Melee. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like. They could just be like, "Hey, I know how to do something." Like you meet all kind, bro. You meet lawyers, doctors, real estate agents, accountants, like people that I would never like cross paths with.
Yeah.
Just coming from my background, and I'm just like, I just know these people because
they speak the same language.
Yeah, we all play the same game, and we love it. And rich or poor don't matter. Like we all just like. You play the game, and then
that's
your fam.
We all plug in the same place,
right? Yeah. It's just crazy how like people have still, despite playing Melee, they'll go through all walks of life, and but what will bring them back together is the game. You know what I mean? There's people I know. I have friends in Melee that I don't even play Melee with them, but we're still close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's cool. It's cool to see. I hope that everybody else gets that experience. But
I'm hoping for new kids like this. Is this not Daniel? Is this not the Yoshi Daniel?
Daniel and the Moy Leaf. Yoshi Falco. It's an interesting matchup to me as a Falco player.
Okay.
I think it's one of those matchups where I think Falco wins in the grand scheme, but it on surface it looks like Yoshi could win.
Yes.
It's kind of like how I feel like about what's the matchup that like Marth Pikachu, like it's like we all think like Marth wins, right? But then you watch Marth and then they lose it. I feel like this is one of those matches. But when you know what you're doing, I think it's really hard for Yoshi.
I agree. I think Falco like DK or some shit is the same like effect, right? Like say it should be easy, but then of course I think particularly like with the punish centric characters, it just looks shitty because you get your ass whooped, like and you die easily. It doesn't feel good even though it's supposed to be good.
And right now Namoy is off to a crazy start. Daniel, the one thing that will help Daniel is like aerials always get parried in this matchup
For sure.
so you gotta use Shine. Shine is your friend.
Oh, I think he's powering up. Is he powering up? Yeah.
I think so.
I think this is okay. The game is sacked, but let's just acknowledge it because I'd rather say something.
Right.
Be humiliated.
Damn. Yeah. All right. Little baby Opsa over here. That was
Little Dino.
Yeah.
I think I've seen so many technical Yoshis now where like it used to be each region got one. Now we've just like they're all over the place and they're all online. They're all like double jump canceling like waveland off platforms like perfectly, and I just don't. It's crazy that all that knowledge is out there. They all access it now.
Right? It's dope. I love how like obscure characters are just becoming more and they're not really like strange anymore. Like, you know, like Yoshi, Pikachu, DK.
Yeah.
You've seen Luigi. Like, I feel like Melee is just it's the most diverse it's ever been by far, yeah, character wise. Like,
it's because
not even close.
We were not hoping, but like we were expecting that things would just get more optimized, simpler, like more characters would become unviable. But like first we got to a place where the defensive tech got to all of the rest of the characters. You know, we applied the micro stuff to the rest of the characters, so now they can hang still.
Right. So hear me out. I like agree, but it's like different. I think things did get more optimized, but with the other characters also learned that, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
It balanced things out instead of made things like we thought the gap would be wider, but it actually made things closer because now you think about it. You might know a matchup, but you used to have to worry about Foxmar, Falco, Sheik, Puff, right? But now you got to worry about instead of the same 5-6 characters, you got to worry about 10 to 14 characters.
Find DK warm up,
right?
Find Doc warm
that
up.
Ganon warm up, like what that didn't exist, like that, and in turn, when you prepping for those characters, then when you go back to the Foxes and the Falcos, it's like, oh man, this is hard too still. So you're overall a better player, I feel like, but
you have more challenges.
Variance. Yeah, way more variance. Ultimate, they have to deal with that a lot. I feel like we're like that in that way, more so than we used to be.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. Yeah, like especially with like top players thinking about. Also, by the way, Daniel. That's what I thought. Okay, Daniel was the Yoshi.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought it was
Daniel.
So Daniel with the white Vans over here is the Virginia Tech box Yoshi prodigy. I don't know if you've heard about this kid.
No, I'm not.
Daniel just beat Franz at the last MatchCon. And he's been playing for 2.5 years. Motherfucker is a Slippy kid from Virginia Tech where Jane went.
I'm telling you, the Slippy kids
they're taking over.
They are.
Cause like
they are.
They've got access to everything we have access to now that we were slowly, munching on, learning about over time. They all just have it they binge it now.
Yeah, it's crazy too, because I remember for a long time, you might be from this era, but like the new era was like the Doc kids,
kids.
And now y'all are like OGs
now. I'm old.
So those Slippy kids, man, I'm wondering who's gonna follow after. Because they're different. I feel like they're by far the most refined than compared to all the other generations of Melee.
Yeah.
You know,
like kid might like we're always stupid, right? Coming into the game, the stereotype is like we're just stupid still. That's fine. But the Slippy kids are like they're stupid, but they're so good. It's fucked up.
I feel like Slippy. Okay, Doc kids were more infatuated with like the totality of the game, the story as a whole, and I feel like Slippy kids are just about like, yo, does this hit here? Does this work here? Like, and they're just like, yo, let me optimize as much as I can.
That is so funny. Like, I think you're absolutely right. I feel that in the culture at the times, and it would make sense that kids who got into it from a documentary are all about like the narratives and the stories. And kids who got into it because of the new technology access are into the fucking optimizing and like, doing new stuff. You know what I mean?
A lot of them, you can get, dude, I think now, I used to think this was impossible, but now I think it's so completely possible. I think you could be top 100, hell, top 50 without ever going to a tournament. Like you could never have gone to a tournament and maybe higher, maybe like top 40, top 30.
People were saying when Zion was playing, people were saying like he could top 20.
Oh, free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of I think there's so many people that like don't go to tournaments that if they just went like, you know, and despite how stacked everything already is, you know, it's just going to be more. I will say I do give like the professionals a lot of credit because I do think the one thing that stands out from like the Zanes, the Mangos, the Codys and all that is just like the experience of being on that stage.
Yeah.
I think that you can only get by doing that at that level, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But like as far as getting good, like talking just baseline, like I think you can just there's so many players that are like remarkable in this time.
And like there was
go to tournaments.
I think two things. You said something really good. When Zane looks back at the Big House 9 grand finals, you know, like when Mango beats him, he credits it with just like, yeah, it's pressure, it's experience, it's like grit.
Oh, for sure.
And that's his last hurdle is like he can't win a tournament through losers. It's too much pressure. It's hard to deal with like all of those tournament nerves. Whereas like, you know, Cody's got the dog right now. Like those are the differentiating factors, and like they're both really good. They're both like fucking crazy, top of the world. But who's gonna deal with it in that moment? You know, that's what we care about as a community.
And like experience is a lot of times life's best teacher, man. Like, you know, just get like the feelings you have when you've been at that level, and you just like to experience the good and the bad, to know what it feels like. Because like I think for say someone like Zane, a lot of that feeling is new to him.
It's new.
Right. So like for somebody like I guess Mango, for instance, is like used to being in those situations, so he handles it. And then Cody too, like I feel like Cody has gotten in a situation where he'll randomly just lose in winners. But then because that's happened to him in his past, he's more likely to be okay with just doing a loser's run, you know?
Yeah. It's like you have to be tempered, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You gotta go through the fire. And like that's Cody's crazy though.
Yeah, so no, Cody's insane. I think sometimes the best way to learn something is just by experiencing it.
There's
like
you can try to study, but at least with the pressure and the stakes and the nerves, there's no way to get that. There's no way to simulate or train that. Like at home.
There's a book called Choke by her name is Sion Belock. I think I said her name wrong. But like the premise of the book is about that whole situation, right? And basically, mind you, I'm paraphrasing. I haven't read this book in years, but the idea is the more that you experience that experience, the more likely the less likely you are to choke because you've just been there enough to where it's just like, you know.
Yeah, it looks like she says the secret to performing under pressure is just keep going under pressure.
Like, exactly. So we got Zaza. Zaza did really good at Zaza. She's been around for a while, but I feel like people don't know that. And then there's so many letters there.
So we got an Amsa style. We don't even know if that's the tag starting. Like, Yo, and then the Black Captain Falcon as well.
Right. Okay, so Falcon Puff. This matchup, okay, hear me out. I think Puff wins, but it's not that bad, man. I feel like Falcons have gotten good at this. Doc. Okay.
This is different.
Okay.
And I think it's possible that going into this could be a character counter pick. Or, you know, I could see someone being like, you know what? Like, I'd rather go a mid-tier with a kill confirm that's easier than just my main and get frustrated.
True, but hear me out, Jorge. I feel like I've experienced this matchup so much back in the day. See, a lot of people don't know I used to even main Doc.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, see?
I didn't know that.
I was top 100 with Doc. Was I top 100 with Doc? I don't know. I got good with that character. But basically, I say that to say that this matchup, everyone perceives it as it's like not that bad. And in essence, compared to a lot of characters, it's not. But it's not good. Doc loses clearly.
Right. Yeah.
I think he clearly loses. I know the Doc Discord, maybe they disagree. I don't know. I'm a boomer with it. But from my experience, Doc does not win this matchup at all. However, he does have like kill confirms and setups, and it's like he can't really get rested in this matchup relative to like. I mean, he can up till rest is a thing, but like it on average, most puffs have a hard time resting him. So he's just
like a Sheik or a Marth or whatever.
Yeah, he's just annoying to deal with. So you know,
there is in the modern age, there is that same version of like, you know, hear me out, but it's like it's like it's good only when you're ahead. And as soon as you're not ahead or like the puff is not approaching, then it's 90-10.
Yeah, this matchup's terrible. Yeah, when you don't have a lead.
Because
especially playing like someone like Zaza, that has to be like difficult.
You gotta like start strong and then hold it. Yeah,
it's cool to see. It's cool to see vets come back too. I think that's another, like we're talking about the new era, but it's cool to see people who were like good a couple years back, they stop, they come back. It goes to show that like a lot of people think that once you stop playing, you're just like cooked, you can't do anything. But nah, that's not true.
No, dude. Remember, husband took lessons with Zane and was like, "That's
doing pretty good, right?"
Yeah, or even just like, you know, the Slippy Kid will start now with 2 years in, and then he can beat friends. Like maybe a boomer can come back and learn it.
Shout out to husband too, because that's very humble. I think like to humble yourself like that when you were so good at one point, and then to come back not knowing stuff, and then to be like, nah, I'm gonna let the young guy teach me how to play again. You know, I think that's because you could always just live in the past and Al Bundy it. You know what I mean?
Like, you should have seen me back in my prime.
Right. Right.
Hey, go long.
Well, okay. Schwartz switched to Falcon, and this is also tough.
This is tough.
I think it's just skill gap right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking pretty tough for Schwartz, but they're trying.
Dude, who did Zaza beat at Big House? I think she got like a big win.
Yeah, no, they're like she had a run. She beat some good players. I want to say. Yeah, you could look it up. She definitely had a run. But nah, this is a
matchup like we kind of used to see a bit more, like, you know, oh fuck, what was it, like
H-Box Wizzy
19, yeah, HBC, like the smash and splash and stuff, and he showed us the absolute heft of Falcon's back air, but we just haven't been oh no, Schwartz. I don't know if you're Schwartz in this position and you get dogged 2 games in a row nasty style, what do you do game 3?
I don't know.
Because if I got 12 stocked, I don't know what I'd do.
I'll just keep playing.
Okay.
I just play in that because like at least okay, if you forfeit, you just lost your opportunity to play another game.
It's true.
So it's just like you might as well play that one game, and you know, dude, there's times where I've played and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get 3-0. Now I'll steal a game. And then like the whole set changes. You know, it's like it went from like, okay, this is unwinnable to like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We're in game 5 now. You know what I mean?
Like every game is a new game. Like,
right.
Know,
so you might as well. I mean, worst case, you thought you were gonna lose anyway. So
yeah, that's true. You know, dude, I realize now I'm talking about Zane a lot, but his first SmashCon, he got 4-stocked by Hugs in pools, and then he beat him. He took a game off Hugs, and then got 4-stocked again. Game 3.
That's crazy.
What is that?
No,
How does
that happens? That happens.
It happens.
It happens to the best of us. I remember I played a set with Mitchell Tang. I got 4-stocked and won the set.
No, that's baller actually.
Yeah, I barely won game 1, got destroyed game 2, and then just won game 3.
Wait, Silent Wolf also got 4-stocked by Mewtwo King and then beat him at Big House.
Yeah. So you know, you sometimes you just lose. Sometimes, I mean, you see that more in like 2D fighter. You play Street Fighter. Like sometimes you'll just get perfect, bro. That comes with the territory, you know, like it'll happen.
But there's more momentum, it feels like, in Melee. At least what it feels like. But
comebacks are harder in Melee.
But it's like it's emotional still.
It's because the game's longer. But yeah, Zaza advances.
And only 11 stocks. So, you know, I think that's kind.
Right?
Oh wait, no. She lost one over here too.
So we're in the East Coast ladder right now, right?
Yeah. What do you think about alternative formats to double a limb?
Define alternative, like ladder, Swiss, stuff like that.
Yeah. Any of that, or round robin, generally, like just because I feel like, you know, double a limb is just straight up the main way of doing things, but you know, sometimes the most simple will be like, sometimes they'll do like Swiss or like, you know, groups advancing.
Yeah, I mean, I think Swiss is cool, ladder is cool. Round robin is like kind of old to me. I don't know. I think that one's like kind of unnecessary. I think ladder or Swiss is more beneficial than round robin.
So round robin is like you're brute forcing it, or like, you know, some other group way is
because the variance is like very like you don't get to play people at your skill level. I feel like in round robins a lot of times. I feel like the best player just kind of smokes everybody. The worst player gets smoked, and then people in between just kind of like fight for the scraps. But where I feel like with ladder or Swiss, like you always are playing somebody at your skill level, which I think is cool.
You know? I do like
maybe
that, yeah.
Except maybe the first round you don't, because it's just like the first round. But
you gotta like calibrate.
Yeah, but like after that, it's like way more. I don't know. I think it's more competitive.
I agree.
Round robin.
That is my best measure. I think a format that makes the most amount of competitive sets is like the competitor.
Because some people too, like they don't necessarily even want to win as much as they just want to play good melee. And I feel like with Swiss, you're more likely to get that than with
double limb or
the only problem with Swiss is like double jeopardies happen a lot. When you Swiss too much.
You're right.
But like, I mean, hey, you still get better melee, better quality of it.
That's some real TO, real terminology. Yeah, when you Swiss too much, you get a lot of double jeopardies. I'm like, fuck, that's awesome.
yeah, you get a lot of people playing each other that they played already.
Yeah, over
round robin to me is like the most outdated form, I'd say.
I do.
Still, it's good sometimes though.
I like it for the O tours or the 1 tours. You know, they do get better. Oh, sometimes you get sets like this where Aklo. You know, I'm not gonna count Kevin out yet, but I would put $1 million on Aklo, and the other person would not have to bet anything, and I would take that bet.
Damn.
Yeah, I think Aklo will. Aklo was grinding. Chic Fox against Foxy Grandpa last night at like 3 a.m. Fountain of Dreams every single game. Really? I know because I woke up and I couldn't believe they were streaming. I just put it on and fell asleep to it.
Yeah, and then you woke up like they're still going.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah, Aklo is, man, such a good player.
I think he's like you know how he. The craziest thing to me is that he's natty. All of his tech is OEM.
Yeah. It's a normal controller, man.
It's vanilla, I think.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't need all that extra stuff.
No, I think all of us need it.
I feel like it's going full circle. Like I feel like it went from we always need a good controller, we need notches, we need that, to now it's just like people going back to like, all right, man, we done tried all this stuff, bro. I'm going back to a normal controller. Just, you know.
That's fair, because I heard some people, at least controller modders, be like, yo, Fobs came out too fast. And then we started like exploding people's Wii's and shit with like the wrong paracord.
Bro, I remember there was what was that thing called? The Arduino?
Arduinos, the Dween.
I seen that catch somebody's Wii like on fire. Like it just starts smoking.
Really?
I was like, yo.
Oh my god, dude.
This was years ago. This was probably like 2017.
Yeah,
but it was still crazy. I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, actually SmashCon, I remember I played a set on an Arduino that someone else brought that got disqualified because of SmashCon rules.
Oh,
like, it was, you know, the people who it still affected people who are alive today.
All those young souls back in the day.
it is crazy that like we just have people in their basements soldering shit together. And
bro, I'm telling you, bro, I went to Violence's house, man. I call him the Walter White, man. Like, bro, you just see,
Arizona too, right?
yeah, right, yeah. Oh no, that was in New Mexico, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, close enough. I'm like, yo, dude, I just see soldering irons, circuit boards. I'm like, bro, my man's in the lab cooking for real, man.
Oh my god.
It just,
Is it
just
was
like,
it with
yo.
like Azel and Spark there too?
This is before they moved there.
Okay.
So I can only imagine it now. It's probably more insane.
It's more. I think it's like, you know, Walter White, or when Jesse gets to the house and he can invite all of his friends to like hang out too.
Yeah.
It's like they get high on his stuff, but instead Spark just like uses violence as controllers.
Yeah. It's like, yo, it's just actually wild, bro. They're cooking melee controllers as we speak, bro.
Oh my god, we need to write about this.
Right.
Some anthropologist needs to like get on this. Ooh.
Right now, Aklo just doing Aklo things. It's hard to, I mean, I think it's just not even a matchup thing as much as just the skill gap's pretty crazy. So
even for the top players, like Aklo's one of the harder draws for pulling off an upset.
Yeah,
like,
especially in a bad matchup, right? Like it's just like, okay, you already got to play like a damn near top 10 player in the world on top of like it's a matchup that's like not in your favor. So it's just
yeah,
a lot against in Kevin right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's there are other top players that like are more unpredictable or something that can pull off the upset, but Aklo pretty much never like just is really consistent, and he just has different rules. He plays by different rules, dude. Like
yeah,
he's like, I saw him last night. He did a power shield, wave shine at a shield, 0 to death, and I just thought like
you're like, yo, he's different.
It should be illegal.
He's doing that on an OAM too.
Not a lot. Yeah, that's crazy. Someone
normal.
should study him.
Yeah, that's not normal. And
Not
like,
normal.
just the contrast to his characters, like Fox and Link.
Yeah, dude.
It's like what?
You came out of nowhere. Aklo was one of the.
Oh my goodness!
Bros.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Aklo was one of the online like competitors that came up only because, or like only in the wake of the pandemic too. He like,
yeah, he couldn't travel outside of New York for a long time.
That's right. Summit was his first out of region tournament.
Yeah, he's like, that's the first time I've ever left New York in my life. Like,
isn't that crazy? Like,
yeah.
Really, you got invited to a place where 16 of the greatest players in the world come in, and this is your first one out.
Right.
That's what it takes to get you out.
Right. It's just wild.
And we a couple years ago, actually, when I first got into Melee, my normie roommate asked me if there could, like, you know, hearing about everyone, all the gods, they were like, is there any way? Okay, STI, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Is there any way that there could just be like some guy in his basement, like practicing and just being the best secretly and no one knew in the world? And I said, there's no way. Like, the meta is such that you have to play with someone to get to know and to be like a competent Melee player is the engagement with the rest of the community. Now I don't think that's true. Like,
yeah, now you kind of can just like be in mom's basement and just
show up.
Yeah, right.
There was someone I met at Big House who was like, "This is my first tournament. I went 2-2."
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't.
At Big House, that's crazy.
You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't.
You should be going to
lose your first set. You should lose your first set.
I went 0-2 in my first tournament. I had a rigged bracket though. Not gonna lie.
It still hurts.
Yeah, I like they didn't. You ever been to a tournament? They don't do this anymore, but there used to be tournaments that just weren't seeded, and that was like my first tournament. It just wasn't seeded at all. So like top players were playing like mad early in bracket. You know, imagine like Zane Cody in round 2. And you just like.
And then you have to play in losers. You have to like beat Stavino, otherwise you have to play the loser of Zane and Cody.
Right? Yeah. It was like that. It was exactly like that. It's just like what? Shout out to my boy Stavino.
Oh yeah,
it's the homie.
Also,
but yeah, Aklo pretty much like he's kind of put on the clinic there. You know,
it's a dismantling. Yeah. It's like even hard to. I was still looking for like ways or openings for Kevin, but Aklo is like has no gaps.
Right.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, even the best of the best struggle playing against Aklo. So,
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for your everyday person. But shout out to Kevin, though. Maybe the cool thing about being on stream like that is you get to watch it and see, like, at least you might not understand everything, but at least you could be like, what did Aklo do to, like, get me here? And you have, like, footage. And if you need help, so, like, you can send that footage to somebody. I'm sure even Aklo will break it down, like, yo, here's why I did such and such first. So
I think also even just the experience of earlier you were saying, like, people in Melee teach you things like you never would have seen otherwise. I had a session of friendlies with Armada, and I left that friendly session like at 3 a.m. and I was like, looking around at the rest of my life, I was like, perfection is possible. Like,
right.
I was like, there's no, if we know what the right thing to do is, we can do it. And like,
and
I was
execute
like on
it.
my grind.
Yeah, let's go.
So, you know, seeing Aklo is like, oh shit, like this, I played against this person. We were on the same setup. We were on the same server or something. We're playing the same game. That's the same Fox that I can pick too.
Right.
That's
exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anybody can do it, man. If you just put that time, that effort, and you're willing to study and go through those painful experiences of taking them L's over and over. I think that's it. To me, that's majority of the battle. I'll pick the guy who loses and doesn't lose enthusiasm versus the guy who's better
starting out,
loses enthusiasm over time.
Yeah. That's like
there's a quote that I forgot who said it. Success is
success is not falling down.
No, success is the ability to go from failure to failure with enthusiasm. I forgot who said that quote.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you could do that, you'll probably be really good at this game, like almost guaranteed. You know who was like that to me? Panda. I used to see this guy go to every setup and money match people. This was before he was like that, and he was just losing to everybody. And then, like, he got good so fast. He just kept doing it.
Yeah.
When and now
you improve.
Yeah. You improve more than the person who wins for real.
Yeah.
But if you have the right perspective, you know? So
you have to treat it as like a thing that makes you better than a thing that makes you feel bad.
Right?
Yeah.
Speaking of better, we have Faust, who had a phenomenal performance at Big House.
Yes, one of the other puffs that beat.
Right.
So Zasa, the Zasa beat Spark. That was the big win.
Yeah, and Faust also
beat Spark. A very good
right.
streak.
That was Spark. Faust beat Spark.
Yeah, Faust also beat Spark.
Yeah, Faust put Spark in losers.
Oh right. And
double puffed.
Also beat J-Mook.
Right? Yeah.
Faust.
No, yeah, Faust did beat J-Mook. Yeah.
That's right.
Crazy. Yeah.
So Spark got double puff.
Right, and they use the same puff color too.
And one of the puffs that you got puffed by was the one that just puffed J-Mook.
Right. Then we got Den. Do you know who Den is?
I've heard of Den. I was actually thinking that this would be a much more competitive set. I'll need to look up location, but Den is a known player to me.
Okay. Shout out to Den. I'm sure he's PR'd or they're PR'd somewhere, you know. Okay, but Faust is. They start on Stadium.
I was about to say Stadium. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, Tennessee, right?
Okay.
Shout
out to Tennessee. I feel like they're not really like shouted out that much. I mean, you think about What the Fox, that was in Tennessee, and that was like one of the better tournaments.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I hope they bring that tournament back. I never got to go.
Dude, that was like there was only 2 of them, right?
There was only 2.
What the Fox and What the Fox 2. That must have been like 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
Wow. But now they do have like players that are on the up and up too, like in Tennessee. A young Tio in Nashville as well, a young hopeful. Shout outs to Wagro.
Okay.
But you know, other players like I think it's Den. I think of Paladin and also Grab.
Oh, Grab is from
Grab.
Tennessee. Yeah, Grab is really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so they do have like some good representation, and I think like there's good practice around there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do think Faust is smoking drugs for going to stadium though.
They're up right now.
I, sure.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't mean you should pick it, right?
Yeah.
It's an interesting. Maybe no transformations. It's like not too bad.
Yeah, perhaps. And I think maybe there is something. Do you ever do like trying to make it a little bit harder for you in earlier rounds to get yourself warmer for later? Do you ever do that?
No, but I'll put myself in situations where like I'll put myself in the most challenging scenario. Like, let me pick this bad matchup on this bad stage and see if I can win. You know, but usually not that in tournament. I do that in practice sessions a lot though. Like I'm like, yo, let me just always pick the worst matchup. I've done that like for like hours.
It
forces you to think. Yeah, forces you to think. And like actually understand what's going on.
It's possible. I don't know what Faust might even be cooking, but like maybe it's he wants to get warmer on like the back air horizontal style plan, but doesn't want to do FD, or like he'd like the platforms to still have a landing place. I don't know.
Maybe these two have played and then like it could be something like that too. Like sometimes you'll play somebody on a stage and you're like, man, this player's too good here. Let me play them on stadium.
That's something too. That's something too. Especially because Den counterpicks to Battlefield. So and in a best of 5 too. So maybe it does.
Yeah. Weird stage choices by both of them.
Yeah. These two are freaks.
Yeah.
No, I do. That is possible also because Faust is like a slippy like monster.
Yeah. Faust. Shout out to Faust. I played Faust many moons ago on just slippy.
Me too. Yeah. Unranked, ranked. I'm trying to get away from Faust's elo right now, to be honest.
Are you too good? You just playing too? There's a point in elo where you're like, damn. Aklo, Kadoran.
Yeah.
I used to plug. I'm like, bro, like, yeah. And then, but then it'll like you'll lose to them, and then you'll go down too low, where you're just like playing like somebody who can't wave dash.
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe that's an extreme, but
it is the case. Like that's the same in a double limb like bracket where maybe you're like I don't know 16 or 15 seed. And so your winner's set to like the one that you're seeded to lose is really, really, really hard.
It's like you're playing the 1 or 2 seed, like
yeah. And so, but then you have to drop down into losers, but you're still high seed, so you're still like beating up on, you're beating up on kids who are going 0-2, 1-2.
Right.
So I think that's the seeding hell or elo hell is like you're not getting any good competitive sets unless you're like going through losers 2 or 3 sets in.
Right now, Den we've been talking, but Den got a nice little lead here until I just commentator curse. It's not a block without a commentator's curse. That wouldn't be me if I just didn't curse a single scenario. You know what I mean?
Brandon, we did a back to the match style, like we leaned in, and I was like, "No, you're right. We should check in." Oh, a little bit of
yeah. I mean, hey, it's still even-ish. Oh, okay. No,
look at that slide off.
Yeah, that was good.
See, yeah, I think Den is a competent fox.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think this is like a scenario. This is actually a good position for Fox, even when you're like down, because like up throw up air will almost kill at this point. I think it will kill. So, it's like, yeah, you're losing technically, but like, Faust has to, one mistake by Faust and it's a stop.
Yeah. It's like, they're not like raw percents. It's like percent ranges.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Because like you said that, I'm not like excited to see him laser too much more to take him out of that. Because I don't want to like just see Den fish for back airs or something.
Right.
It's like I think been really tough for him to actually find against Faust.
Ooh, okay.
I like that.
Upset.
Like call outs, you know, get underneath.
You're at such low percent, it's like not that risky. Not gonna take damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Nice tech chase.
Tech chase, yeah.
Dude, tech chasing in every matchup is good. I don't care what the matchup is.
I am getting there to believing you 100%. Like I am tech chasing more in every match. I'm like, oh shit, they can only do a couple. Oh,
that's tough. That's tough.
Man. I wonder if the DI.
You only have 7 frames. You only have 7 frames to input your DI direction on that, I think. Or Puff's grab is 7 frames. It's something crazy like that. You don't have much time. A lot of the time you gotta like, you gotta almost know you're getting grabbed. That was a crazy slide off.
My God,
I've never seen that.
I have seen that once before in my life. From Armada. Like,
dude,
playing friendly.
If that's like real, did you know how hard it is? You know how hard that would be for Puff players? Rest won't mean nothing, dude.
I think it's real, dude. I don't know what the conditions are, but I've thought like, yo, wait, can't we just do that if we go crazy?
Right.
Like, that was really, really good by Dan, and also to like immediately be drifting to the left to start walking to cancel momentum, you know.
Also, what I'm told was that stadium game, we watched the games backwards.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is game 3, but game 2 was game 1.
I see. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yo, they did look like freaks.
Yeah, I was like, that makes no sense.
Damn, they're both backwards. Okay, so this is game 3 though. Like, Den is got it. So actually, we saw Den have a pretty close set, or a pretty close game, lose the lead in a couple of up for arrest situations, and then have a harder game 2. That's not good for him here. Right. That's like, you know, when you have a small lead in you think you're about to make an upset, and then it starts to slip. Like, that's the hardest momentum to swing back, you know? Right. Because you're like, oh, they're better playing me.
Yeah, this is tough. Like, just being down 0-2 always sucks, but especially versus Puff. I wish there was a tier list for like the worst characters to be down 0-2 against. I think Marth's the worst character to be down 0-2 against. And then maybe Fox.
It depends. It depends heavily like your character too.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So like, Spacey's reverse 3-0ing of Marth is the hard part. Oh my God! Wait, that was a crazy rest.
Right.
Wait, he ran up and bounced.
He reacted to the bounce.
Dude,
wild.
Have you ever? I don't know if I've ever seen someone rest.
I feel like I feel like I've seen CPU 0 do that before. And Hungry Box 2.
Okay.
But that was insane, bro.
Oh man, Faust. I know Faust is really grinding.
Right.
And big wins, obviously. It's good to see Faust off of like a top 3 win in the world.
Right.
Entering a net play tournament very soon after, too. Right. Like that's not.
Yeah, I do think sometimes when people have good performances, they want to sit on them. And I always respect all the players who will have a good performance, but like,
get right back to it.
Like, it is what it is.
I'm gonna keep doing the thing that got me that
performance in the first place. And you never know, you might have a better performance.
Yeah. You know? The conditions that you trusted to get you to that point, like, did that for a reason.
Right.
Yeah,
for sure.
Damn, Brandon, every time I talk to you, I just want to grind something. Like, I gotta get to work.
You know what's funny? I was before doing this, legit was playing teams. I was playing Melee.
Hell yeah.
I was playing Melee for like an hour and a half, and I was like, oh damn, I gotta stop. I gotta do Melee. I'm probably gonna go back to playing more Melee after this, to be honest.
I also was like, damn, I got like 20 minutes. I'll play some Melee. I was playing a Green Falco for like 45 minutes.
Right.
I was a little late here too, and I was wait. We both joined around the same time, going sorry
Yeah.
we're late because we were
Nah,
playing.
yeah. You got here before me. So
like
I was just like
10
damn.
seconds, like 10
Oh,
seconds.
okay. But yeah, nah, you know, it's cool to just have a day where, it's a cloudy day here in Cleveland. I got the
It gives
day
you
off.
license to stay inside.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna vibe and play some Melee, you know?
Okay. I had an awful month of work going into Big House. I didn't get to play Melee at all. And then like Friday was my first day where the only thing I had to do, didn't have to worry about chores or like dogs or my girl or work or family, blah, blah, blah. I did, I just woke up early and I played Melee all day until my pool at 6 p.m. And I burnt out, I cramped, and I DQ'd because I just played so much Melee. I love that shit.
Nah, yeah, it's dope. Dude, at Big House, I played Kata. The Fox player from New York. I played Kata for like 2-3 hours, bro. Just on Friday, we just played.
Just can't get enough.
We're not even talking, just it was one of those sessions. Like we were talking, but it was like, shout out to Kata, we're homies, but it was more just like, yo, we were just grinding, bro.
You're just in it.
I don't even know what for. Like that was I didn't enter. I was just playing, bro. I literally was just playing to play.
We love playing.
This set is fire. J-Chu,
yes.
Dude, I entered an online tournament. I had a classic with J-Chu. It was last all that thing, and J-Chu got me, and I was like, this Pikachu's crazy. And then like Kobo, Kobo, I will say this, even though I do think J-Chu is like one of the best players I've played coming up, I feel like Kobo's like the worst match you can get for a mid-tier. Like he just shits on mid-tiers, bro. Like,
but it's not even like picks him apart. He's just better playing them.
Yeah, he beats them so bad. I don't know why. Kobo is just
he's got the X factor.
One of the most underrated players of all time. Like, what? That narrow was crazy. Like, I don't know. Kobo has such a weird way of seeing the game, and it's just he's like always like top 20. Just doesn't go to tournaments as much. Oh, that barely killed.
My cold ball now, not my cold ball, but like I think I get the same cold ball effect now with Panda.
Oh, I mean, they are both from Florida.
Yeah, but like they're just like, oh shit, like how did you know to do that? Or like you made that weird decision, but it just worked. And also you're just in their face too. Like you're not doing when I see Ginger just pick apart like some mid-tier or something, I'm like, oh, I get it, and this is what's happening. But Kobo like has the spice, like lava boom.
It's very unorthodox. Like most foxes will all have a certain way of like picking apart certain characters, and I think Kobo makes you like he instead of going by the book, he writes his own books.
Yeah.
It's just
I think
like that.
It does help also, like he does get a bonus. There's an advantage to being unpredictable, which is like the Pikachus and mid-tiers generally rely on like less matchup experience or like novelty to catch you out, get some cheese, but like if Kobol's also being unpredictable, then that makes them uncomfortable in a matchup where they're generally like they're the ones who get to dictate the pace. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he's a firecracker.
Yo, I've heard J-Chu has like the most ranked sets of any player on Slippy, or something crazy. It was like thousands of sets or something. Yeah.
And if y'all, I don't know if we've actually introduced him yet. Oh, crazy rising there.
I don't know where J-Chu's from either.
I think tri-state area, at least northeast.
Right.
But this is the everyone, all the top players tweet like, yo, J-Chu is just next top 10 player. Like J-Chu is, second or third best Pikachu in the world or something. Like
I've never seen J-Chu at an in-person tournament, but
I have no idea what he looks like.
Yeah.
But apparently can hang with players like, Kobo.
I mean, he's hanging with Kobo right now.
Hall of Fame player.
Oh yeah, Kobo's definitely. If they're a Hall of Fame, Kobo's definitely in the Hall of Fame. One of the greatest players to ever touch a controller.
And like good enough to beat Armada, but he let us have that.
Yeah, that's the experience factor. Oh, the SDI?
SDI, that's new kid stuff, right? Like hitting every
Right.
SDI, doing all of the. Oh, look at that! The
Oh,
down air,
again?
like edge cancels and stuff.
Oh,
Ooh,
barely.
low up B from Cobalt, sick actually.
Oh, good DI.
I love that. Look, Cobalt, like every other.
Oh, wait. Oh,
every
that
other
is that it? Oh, get up attack.
Oh,
Oh,
he tried
Cobalt.
PC drop. Oh my god.
Oh,
Cobalt tries to
JT.
get a little bit cool with it.
Damn, man, that was crazy.
Why didn't he just? You could just back off.
Yeah,
Okay,
J2's the real deal, bro.
that's why Cobalt is good, is because he puts it all out there, even when it's like, oh, crazy tech.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy slide off.
One thing about Cobalt's moveset is Cobalt was confident regardless. J2 though, J2 looks like he just knows the ins and outs of this character like to a T, like Pikachu. I mean, like.
Ooh, yeah. He's like doing Pikachu stuff with like 100%.
Oh
like,
my
look,
goodness.
the double tail whip, right? Like a lot of the
Right.
times it can be RNG with the hitboxes you get, unless you're being really, really precise. And he just hit it twice. Ooh, run off Nair too.
Oh yeah, he's dead, dude. J-Move. Or I said J-Move, J2. Just kind of obliterating Cobalt on the ledge right now.
That is crazy. This is like Silent Wolf.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Stop the bleeding.
That's called ball confidence, right?
Mhm.
Like you're down 4 stocks to 1, just standing up smash. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Damn. Yeah, it's like too little, too late now. I feel like for Cobalt, but you never know. That would be very Cobalt to like get 4 stocked almost and then bring it back.
and then bring it back.
Yeah.
I think it's also important that Cobalt builds heat. You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like he's got momentum in the way that like a frying pan gets hotter over time. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got like meter or something, but you know, I feel like when Cobalt is sloppy, he's really sloppy. He loses everything.
Right. Very Cobalt's like one of the most variance players that I'd say. Like I've seen him lose sets that he has no business losing, and then I've seen him just like do the impossible. So I just so,
you just sit back,
like,
see what happens.
Right. It's definitely a roller coaster ride with Cobalt.
That said, though, I think like this is a doable reverse sweep, but J2 is like definitely still in like crazy command. If Cobalt continues to give freebies by the way, not freebies, but you know.
Yeah.
Like,
a little bit. He's kind of playing a little too much by the ledge. Cause see now they're in center and like look how much the game changed.
Yeah.
Off to an early start.
Yeah, he can afford to play neutral right here instead of like, you know, maybe execution, flub, and your. Oh my god,
that was crazy. That was the craziest
crazy.
CC up smash I've ever seen.
Yeah, but if you're like spaced just a little bit further, you fall off, you know, and then
Right.
you're doing a falling up air, and I think that's the call ball.
All right, J2, nice. Read the spot dodge.
Ooh, I love that.
Ooh, no, that was crazy. I thought
their short hop nair is a combo extender, actually.
Right.
That's sick.
I'm telling you, man.
That's what you mean by the
mid tiers, man. They're not mid tiers, really. At this point, the way people have been using them.
Run off. Yeah, fallen up air. This stuff is new. Like, this stuff is exclusive to the mid tiers.
You're right.
We get to see like applications of melee moves that would never have been.
Oh, all right. Cobalt kind of heating up a bit. Okay.
I think also it's helpful that Cobalt is not particularly pressing to play on the platforms as much. Ooh.
Right.
Moonwalk. Because like J2 was J2's like edge cancels and aerials all over these platforms is really hard to deal with. It's easy to get like caught slipping. Ooh.
Yo, okay, Cobalt playing by the ledge a little too much now. But okay, gets that. That was crazy.
That's the risk. That's the riskiness.
Yeah, right? High risk, high reward.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Wait, Cobalt no jump, or
Yeah.
maybe even just like tries to
upbeat early. Yeah.
I I do miss, honestly, like back when Axe could just gimp every spacey all the time.
Yeah.
It kind of went away, but this is reminding me a lot more of like, oh yeah, get him off stage and let's see a lot more edge guarding, you know, like choreography.
Right.
Ooh. What does he get off a grab? Waveland forward smash. He just ends it.
Back air. Okay.
Yeah.
And Kobo does it. Takes a game.
Oh wait, FD. I forgot.
Is this our first like non 3-0 set? I feel like it might be,
no,
bro.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Everything's been like 3-0.
Then like kept it close with Faust, but I think this one is we're getting closer. I think as the ladder progresses.
The ladder's getting a little higher.
Yeah.
This is like definitely like a top 24, top 16 type of bracket match. I feel like.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Actually, these players are both like top in the world.
Right.
Huh. Oh, I actually do love that from Callball, but it
and you have a contrast too. You have like the up and coming top player versus like the vet. Like Cole's been playing for years. Cole's been playing just as long as I have.
Yes. One of like when you said like so good to see like the veterans, like Callball didn't come back from anything or whatever, but there was a time when we were hearing a bit less from him.
Right. I think like don't get me wrong, I think new talent matters a lot. But I also think people staying matters a lot too. I think veterans like, you know, just staying around matters a lot, you know?
Yeah, and
look, I'll use basketball. You know I gotta reference it. Like LeBron James, bro. He's like been playing for 21 years, bro. That's like insane, you know?
The experience builds, you know? Like he's getting better all the time. I mean, like people age, but you know, there's not Dreffin is kind of like our LeBron, dude. Dreffin is our LeBron James. I've always said that.
Let's go. Dreffin's LeBron. I feel like Mango's more of a LeBron than Dreffin. But Dreffin is definitely up there, you know what I mean? And I think it's cool to see him still have like a whole ass family and still make time to play Melee.
It's true. I feel like Shaq is Taj.
Okay. Yeah. How many rings you got, Chuck? I got 4 rings, Chuck.
I like that you go low for that.
Yeah. Yo, J-Chu, a stock away.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that was good.
Callball has been trying to come up with like more. He's got so many different ways that he's like progressing into the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like as he's been testing them out, J-Chu's been winning like 60 or 70% of them or something. You know?
Right.
Like, oh my God, that's it.
Nice, and that's it. J-Chu advances. Good stuff. Well played.
What happened to those edge guards? Like, I feel like I hadn't seen just Pikachu gimps like this. Maybe it's just because we haven't seen Axe as much on the big stage, but I don't know. It feels like Spacey's got better at recovering or something.
Yeah, I feel like J-Chu has like a lot of like science down with Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like frame spacing, timings, different percents.
Yeah. We had like a little short hop nair.
Like that back.
Oh wow.
Straight.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize back air would be like a kill move in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. It was like
that
short hop nair right in the center of the platform, and then reacts to the DI by like going out to nair to finish off the edge guard. Is like you said, like that's stuff you know is gonna work.
Right.
That's crazy.
Just labbing this out too. Like,
can we get Eggdog on J-Chu?
Yeah,
I feel
that'd be cool.
I want to know what
J-Chu
J-Chu looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, Dreffin is Vince Carter. Yeah, that's a better one. Dreffin is definitely Vince Carter. Yeah.
J-Flex also one of the players I think of like always been around, also with a family.
Right.
But J-Flex, I think, and the same with Callball, a little bit with Dreffen, but not so much, is like being in the scene and being old. They
Mm-hmm.
do have like some old school like tendencies or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
they keep up just as much as
Oh yeah.
anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not like J-Flex like can't do the movement stuff, or like Call Ball can't like
And
keep
these
up.
people are still top 64, top 32
Yeah,
all the time, you know?
yeah. Like
Just good at what they do, man.
it's and it's not accidental neither.
Right.
Them
right.
being in the scene, them continuing to play and keep up, like that's them staying on the grind.
Mm-hmm.
Because like everyone's saying, the game demands so much more grinding to hang.
Mm-hmm. Gotta put in that work.
Dude, I gotta learn Light Shield.
Yeah. Why is that?
I can't hang with any of my with the players anymore that I
Well,
want to play with.
why is it Light Shield specifically?
Because I get stuck on platform too much, and
yeah.
I also just get stuck in a shield position too much, where like it's gonna force me to roll or like
Right.
a bad aerial out of shield. So just like everyone's on this shit now, where like, oh, you're coming down, you're invincible. I'm
Yeah.
literally the worst position I can be on. Light shield on the platform. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do? What are you gonna
Right.
do?
Right.
I gotta get on that.
Yeah. You gotta be careful though, because once you do that, then they start grabbing.
I know.
Then you're playing that rock, paper, scissors, like.
But I can't even get there yet. I don't even have...
Yeah, you're just using like rock over and over. You haven't used paper, scissors yet. Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
I haven't even gotten my admittance to the game yet. You gotta pay to play.
Right.
But sometimes it does feel like that. With Aklo, like that's one of those things is, I don't even get to interact with him yet because I don't have the execution to keep up with him. So like we don't even get to do RPS yet. Like he's at a point where he's washing anybody with just stuff that he practiced in his room.
Right.
Right. He's got rock, paper, and scissors because you gave him too much time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's cheating. That's cheating. Doesn't matter what you throw. He has enough time for all of them. Yeah.
All right, let's see who we got. I don't know who we got up next.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, actually, let me take a look. Also, ooh, we got you see the GG logo right above your head too on the stream? That's cute. Yo, you're mad GG'd out. Shout outs to Luke. Shout outs to the folks in the support staff.
Like Zeke.
Big Z. Less so Zeke because he's on camera too. He gets enough thanks, in my opinion.
Go off. Shout out Og Dog.
Yo, Quinn, dude.
Yep, shout out Quinn. Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
But I think everyone on the back end of this stuff is so cool. Like Eggnog Scramble too, powered by Galint. Deer and the Galint.
Hey, hit me up. I'm trying to slide, bro. Oh, I'm down, bro. I told you, visit North America, I will pull up. North America, you give me some type of currency. We're in negotiations. We can make plays. Yo, Galint Gaming, your source for more top tier events and tournaments, man. At Galint Gaming on Twitter, at Galint Gaming on YouTube. Shout out to Deer. Out here changing the game with Galint Gaming.
Galint is all over the place now. You cannot like look anywhere without seeing Galint and Deer's smiling face in the bottom right corner.
And we're on the Twitch channel, so it's the same names on all platforms. The merch giveaway for Galint Open 2023. Let's get it. I don't know if you get exclamation point merch in chat. Let me see if I can do that actually.
Also, this merch is like,
there we go. I got y'all.
The merch is not forever. Like this shirt, everyone asked me where I got my crew neck. This is from this is from a Galint Melee Open fall
is it?
Like tournament last year, and you can't get it anymore. So like,
damn.
Hurry.
So this is winners quarters, bro.
This is crazy. Akir versus Aklo, and we've been seeing this matchup a lot more than you might expect from this year.
Right.
But Aklo is coming off a hot 3-0 on Junebug.
Okay, so this is bracket.
Oh,
So we've been commentating bracket matches. Yeah, so yeah. Okay,
we're at
but
that point now.
yeah.
Let me switch over to bracket.
But let's see. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. So Aklo is hot off of a 3-0 on Junebug at Big House for like, I think it was for like 13th or something.
Right.
But Junebug, that was his best. That was the DK's best run since like MLG.
Right.
Or whatever.
Yeah, shout out to Bum. Yo, and then you got Junebug. I want to do Junebug and Akira. Do they talk?
Kind of.
Yeah, and then you got Ringler in the background too. I'm like, yo, y'all got a little renaissance going on with this DK.
Kyle McNadator and Quang.
And then Quang, and you got
Mo.
Oh yeah.
Dude, when you were talking about like mid-tier like knowledge sharing now, I was just thinking about after SmashCon, Mo had shown June if you down B on a platform, like he slams the ground on the platform. Yeah. It acts like a peach down smash, pops him up.
Really?
Yeah, and that shit is like, that's hidden tech that at least most people have not seen.
Yeah, I have not seen that.
It looks.
I want to try that.
and also, like, when would that have ever happened before? Like in 2006, you'd have to just
accidentally do it. Yeah, yeah. Aklo kind of going off right now, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Because it's hard. Aklo's the real dismantler. You know,
just mid tiers.
He just takes you, even top tiers. But I just mean like he just breaks you apart so that like each option that you have is bad. Everything
right
now is like worst advantage.
Right. He really understands what the mid tiers are trying to go for. I think that's like his biggest strength. Like a lot of spacies, they play with the fear. Like I don't know what they're about to do, but he like plays like, yeah, I know what you're gonna do, and like I know when you play a mid tier character, you play a mid tier character confident or against a mid tier character confidently. I think it's a lot harder.
Yes.
For the mid tier.
Yeah, it's.
Kirka still.
I like that. Not
okay, never mind. Yeah.
Even without the turnaround, I think maybe our reverse still kills, but Aklo Aklo's too good.
Right.
I think you're absolutely right. Where it's not right to go like, oh, just don't respect mid tiers or just respect mid tiers too much. You have to know.
My bad. He just said fuck it, man. When I met Akira, he was a Marth player.
Akira plays a lot of characters like that. Like
right.
At that level.
We played once and we played Marth Falco the whole time. This was before the DK was like really like out there though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was years ago. It was probably like 2-3 years ago.
I didn't know it. When did you meet Akira?
I didn't meet him. We were just like, it was like during the pandemic.
Oh,
yeah. It's like trying to play. He's like, yeah, cool. And then we just did because I was trying to work on Marth. He was like super cool about it.
And he's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's really fat, like smart and fast.
Right. Though that's like the best combo, low key. You just quick and you know what's going on.
Yeah, I think that's the club.
Yep, the club. See it with Salt.
Oh, dude, Salt is so smart, so
fun.
Yeah. Like, they make a decision, and like 2 decisions later, I'm like, damn, that was a smart decision. Like, oh, I get why you did that, but you knew like many times more than me. You see that? Oh my God, Aklo shielded an F smash, and then still ran up to shine Akira before the F smash. It was not safe.
Oh.
Okay. Now, I do think, like, of FD, for the FD counter pick, you can also... Nice. Ooh, nice. Yeah, anti-I like that. Between Marth and DK, like, DK also, his best counter pick on Fox is also FD. But it's just, Aklo's neutral on here is so fucked that, like, it's just impossible to break in.
Oh, got the jump. Yep.
Yeah, and this punish is going to be more consistent. Oof, but not if you drop edge guards.
Yeah, grab the ledge there. Okay, back throw or no, or down throw, up through.
Ooh, no jump.
Oh,
weird hitbox of the down tilt, but Aklo on OEM. Crazy!
Oh, no.
What?
Here.
That is a forbidden angle, actually.
Yeah, you got to get those, you know?
Dude, I think Aklo hit like a 16-degree one, the one that you're not supposed to get.
Shorts OEM?
Maybe not, dude. I think he's in the code.
He is in the code.
He's dweened up in his hands. Oh, Phantom Shine was really important to not find another. Oh,
wow. Wow.
It's in his code.
Right.
Dude, he manipulated his ECB to just like hang back a tiny pixel over.
All right. Okay.
Dude, crazy neutral from Aklo.
Yeah. It's a close game. Oh,
catches him. Akir catches him on the tech chase. Oh, early. I like that. DI mix up, but Aklo's still like...
He keeps grabbing ledge. I don't think he should do that with edge guard. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Went for it. He was in his Zane bag.
Yeah, dude. I was about to say, like, Zane's the one who's making it work, but the reverse is riskier. The reverse is like, you gotta know it's gonna hit.
Right, right.
Also, on FD, it's even worse. Like on
because you don't have a platform. Yeah, you don't have a platform to fall on. Yeah. Or edge cancel.
Or even like do a mix up. Like, am I gonna land? Am I gonna fall through?
Oh no! Dropping chain grabs.
Oof. I think Akir's in it, but Aklo is just like, oh, he's playing so good too.
Aklo's just dropping less. I feel like Akir's winning neutral, but he keeps dropping the grabs.
Yeah, it's true. And
oh, nice.
Oh, good coverage on the
edge guards could do some work too. There we go. There we go.
That soft up air. Soft up air 6.
Yeah, I always
the fear.
I always seen Kadoran do soft up air in the tipper. It's really good. I don't know why. I feel like Zane's starting to do it, but like I feel like Kadoran's the only one that I see on this stage do just weak up air to tipper a lot. Shout out to Kadoran for that.
I think Jonko is.
Ooh, got him.
Ooh, okay. That's why. That was the edge guards we saw in 2016.
Right.
Yeah. Those are the ones. Those are the gimps. The era of gimps.
Ooh, trying to CC with the pushback on that nair.
It is the other Marts too, like seeing where their mix-ups are. Like you were saying with John Ko, he just F smashes so much more.
Yeah.
He'll like swing a lot more, and I think Akira is mixing up a little bit more too, but at a sacrifice of the like 0 to death execution. Oof.
Right.
Aklo, rare miss.
Okay.
That was scary, a little scary.
Right?
With how much Aklo's been going out to Shine Spike. Doesn't kill. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Aklo's crazy.
All right, Aklo bringing this back. This went from being like pretty dominant game from Akir.
Yeah, functionally. Ooh, misses the tech. Aklo realizes he got a little thirsty right there.
Oh, yeah. Down tilted way too close to the shield. Oh, got him. Bob and weave.
Oh my god, that's pure outplay, actually.
Oh
my god,
that was a tough one.
Okay, I actually think that last stock, or that last time when we were both like, oh, the side B, like close to the edge, that's a little risky, right? Do you remember on the right side of FD, he just like drifted a little close, and we were like, oh, Aklo might Shine Spike you, watch out.
Yeah.
And he didn't. But then the next time Aklo knocked Akira off there, he was like, oh, I'm going out.
Damn. Yeah, you gotta be careful right there. Aklo was doing a lot of dash dancing, like shimmy and low key, like just dash dancing next to him, and then Akira just like he just baked the grab out and then punished it, and it was just like, damn, you reach, I teach, man. That was tough. That was tough. Akira could have, the set could have went either way.
Dude, the dash dances that Aklo had on that last stock that you're talking about are actually, that's like top of the world spacing.
Right, right.
Who spaces that close to Marth? It's him and like maybe Mango and Cody playing hot. But that was beautiful from Akla when he got his footing.
I was really clean, real.
Yeah.
Precise.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we got some good. We getting some bangers now. I think we're getting towards the top 8. And then how does it work? Oops. Does it work to where top 8 from East and West combine?
Oh, do they? Actually, let's check the commentary.
Yeah. Let's check the chat box.
Back to all events, but we are like, we're at a point now where you're seeing.
Oh, separate like, top 6s.
Top
Okay.
Okay, I do like that. Because of
internet,
yeah,
internet connection, and then one thing too is obviously you have better connection if you keep it separate. But then time zones, it's just easier to coordinate with people on the Eastern time zone versus West Coast time zone.
We're a lot better about it now too, but back then as a community, like we didn't all have the best net play connection set up.
Right, and then we had to put everything in a certain time zone, and people would get confused because they're like, "Yo, I'm 3 hours back, 2 hours back. I'm an hour ahead." I've seen that. Like, it's just it's all crazy. So
it is nice because we're like just gonna get the players facing off against each other. Yo, shit, J-Salt versus Zimberfizz. This one is not gonna be J-Salt is going to dog Zimberfizz.
You think so? We'll see.
Didn't J-Salt just win the National Arcadian?
Probably, but hey, I've never seen Zimberfizz play, so I cannot confirm or deny that thing.
I think I saw a Chroma tweet that was like, J-Salt is the ultimate gatekeeper, where like, you know, he's got like any player who's worse than him, he absolutely destroys.
Yeah.
Like he has like a 22-1 record against B-Bats or something.
Damn. I know he's from the same region as Magi, so they play quite a bit, right?
Oh,
they're both from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Louisiana, yeah.
Louisiana, yeah. I think so.
Zimberfizz doing all right though. This is pretty close.
Sorry, Brandon. I would put $1 million on J-Salt, and you don't have to put anything down.
So if I lose, I don't.
If you lose, you don't. Nothing happens.
Okay. I mean, I'm down to root for Zimberfizz, and there's no risk. No reason not to. If I win, I get $1 million.
Yeah, it's the smart money says. The smart money says you vote for Zimberfizz, I guess, but smart money is also on J-Salt. I put $1 million down, then I get to win at the end.
That's a lot. Hey, that's confidence. So then I guess what, you win $1 million if you win.
Yeah, I get to keep. I avoid like life ruining debt. That shit is awesome. I'm gonna be so relieved.
So, but then you don't win anything though.
I'm so relieved.
That's it. You don't get to win like $2, $3.5. If you lose, your life's ruined, bro.
Brandon, you don't have to take that bet. I'm not gonna. You don't have to give me $2.
I'm not trying to chalk your life. You know what I mean? Like,
am I going crazy? I feel like you're putting more on the table than I'm asking you to.
I mean, I'm not putting nothing on the table. That's the problem. I'm concerned for your gambling, bro. You know?
Oh my god. God, I hope J-Salt wins so bad. Otherwise, I'm ruined.
Do you even have a meal to put up?
No, of course not.
I mean, hey, you never know, man.
Yeah.
Some smashers, I'll be like, yo, bro. Yo, we're just in different tax brackets, bro. I just can't relate. They got some smashers got wealth, bro.
Some smashers got generational.
Like actual generational wealth. I'm like, yo.
Some smashers are old money.
Right.
Which is
look, man, I'm just trying to have a positive net worth in these streets, all right? Y'all got the rest, you know.
I'm loving the rent in Ohio and
right. We're in Ohio.
Something else.
Right. But right now,
J-Salt's
looking like your bet is going in your favor.
Yeah, you're taking Zimberfizz's money. Also, this matchup sucks.
This matchup is really bad for Savage, yeah.
This is, like, I feel like a lot of times people are like, oh, you know, like, matchups, you know, change top skill level.
As you get better. Right.
You know, it gets dynamic. This one I just feel like is
It's bad no matter how good you are.
at low, mid, and high level, and I don't think anyone's
it's
ever
all...
like, you know what?
Right.
She struggles. She struggles.
Right.
It is definitely losable, but you have to sort of like, the Sheik has to put herself in that position. But if you space aerials, then there's really very little risk for you. It's just like, I know I'm playing bad versus Samus if I fare.
Right.
Basically. Like you have no reason to challenge her like crouch right there.
Right.
And the grab is devastating. If you can get a grab, it's really hard for her. And she's easy to grab if she's crouching. She is pretty immobile. Ooh. Samus does get annoying though. Also, Sheik's got the needles on the bombs too, so the recovery gets a little bit worse. You know, like Samus gets to recover versus everyone, over Sheik's, you know, it gets a lot harder because downward needles.
So I just got a message, right? I think it's funny to say on the... It has nothing to do with this.
Let's go for it.
So my landlord messaged me. Usually what happens is like, we have this weird thing where he pays the water bill, right? And I just give him the cash, right?
Yeah.
So I asked him like, yo, how much is the bill this month? And he messaged me just now. He's like, here's a picture. And then the picture of it was $69.69.
Oh,
that shit, you know.
That is so. I like that he's didn't.
My bad. Hold on.
You're good.
Yourself. You like how what?
I like how he knew to take a picture because.
Yeah. That's how we've been doing it. Yeah. I just thought that y'all would find that funny.
You gotta find out how much water that is, man. I'm trying to.
Right, you're trying to match that.
Use exactly that.
No more, no less.
To the cent.
Man.
To the
right.
cent. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, wave landing back too. There's look at just the way that J-Salt keeps a distance, and when he doesn't, he gets down smashed.
Oh, I respect what Zimmerfizz was going for, but burning your jump like that is mad risky. Cause now look,
you're
just dead. Yeah, that's why I don't know about that one. But your $1 million.
Look, light shield. Yeah, I gotta practice.
You're right.
I get shield poked by the Nair. I lose to Zimmerfizz, and you know if I put anyone putting that money on me, oof. That's crazy debt, Brandon.
That is crazy debt. You don't want to be in debt, bro.
Yeah, that's what life's about. Life is just about risks, because you know a boat is safe in the harbor.
I'm so glad you don't live in Vegas, bro. I'm so glad you don't live. I'm so glad you live far away from Vegas. You know?
My God.
Atlantic City's not that far from you, but you know at least Vegas, it's not that far.
When the MGM opened near me, I had to move down. I had to move to Fredericksburg. I moved an hour south.
Did you? Damn.
Not because of that. Not because of that.
No.
But it was very
tempting. Yeah.
But I'm so good at it, dude.
They all think that.
I'm up.
Okay. For now.
Yeah, you know how a roller coaster only goes up.
Does it? It comes down eventually.
I hope not.
Oh man,
wow.
You're something else, bro.
J-Salt is definitely starting to, I think, abuse the like matchup conditions a little bit more than that last game. Look at that. Ooh.
Sheik's grab. Oh my god, and like CC just does nothing there.
And with boost grab too. Boost grab, like if you're like I don't know when is grab even ever worth it for the other characters? Spacey's is not, unless you just want to get her off stage. But...
yeah, she can like maybe Falcon.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
But even still, like Falcons like can be hard.
Yeah, it can be hard sometimes.
But Sheik is just like.
And she got the needles to like disrupt the air dodges for recovery. Damn.
That's awesome.
Of course you will find that awesome.
This is awesome. Yeah. And crouching too, just the bear crouch like you saw a little bit before that. it just stays underneath the missile, and then the power shield is free. So you can just crouch underneath the missile, you're safe, and if you decide to press shield, it goes back to her.
Yeah,
This is awesome. Oh, look at that.
Sheik's got it all.
Woo! Oh my god. I hope this continues, Brandon. Look at that. Ooh. I'm gonna win $1 million.
$1 million.
Shoutouts to Mike Myers.
Right.
He did a Tyler,
the comedian, not the
serial killer.
Not the serial killer, yeah.
Him playing every role like that is like an Eddie Murphy or like a Tyler.
Yeah,
Perry,
Eddie,
you know?
yeah. Eddie Murphy, bro, used to. You ever seen Coming to America?
Yeah.
Love that movie.
And then I also, for whatever reason, my family loved the Nutty Professor.
Oh yeah. You know what's funny is there's a city in the Bay Area, right? It's like right outside of Richmond. Richmond is where like Shrooms is from.
Yeah.
And right north of it, I think Azusa is from there. It's called Hercules. So when we would drive there, we'd be like Hercules every time. Yeah, make a little meme.
Wait, that was my little cousin. That was her little catchphrase. She would say it all the time.
Yeah. Every time we used to drive by Hercules, we'd be like Hercules.
Yeah, dude. I said that all the time too.
Yeah.
But we'd sometimes slot it in with her name. We go Natalie.
Oh, okay. I like
yeah.
You
Wow,
remixed it.
dude. The Melee brings us together, man. When did we ever know that?
Yeah. Small world, you know. But right, bro, J-Salt, you were right. You kept your $1 million. I'm glad you're not in debt.
This is better than when I started, man. This is what life's about.
But you won nothing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you said you put up your $1 million.
I didn't win any dollars.
But you got your money back.
But life is about the way we experience it, man. You got to go through the experience.
The experience of risking $1 million.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I want that experience.
Only one of us on this commentary catch right now knows what it's like to be absolved of $1 million of debt. I have felt that weight come all the way off, dude.
I was watching this thing where Drake was gambling on this website. Dude's putting up like $1 million hands, $2 million hands, $3 million hands, just so casually. And I was just like, I'm having anxiety for him, but I know for him that's like $3, you know what I mean? But for me, it's like, oh, like that's like
you should
money. Anybody else, you just
should,
like
we should see stuff like based off of the percentage. Right, like Jeff Bezos gives you like a $5 million. I want to see what that looks like from my net worth. You know, it would be like me donating $1 to a charity or something.
Yeah,
got it.
That much money is just
inconceivable,
beyond me.
That's my big dream, is to like cash in on something real early and then just and then Ludwig it, like just pay for every major or something.
Yeah, right. That's that'd be the dream, bro. Just fly everybody out, pay everybody exorbitant amounts of money, just because why not?
Let's hang. Ooh.
Oh, so Faust, their run back. The Birdman hand rub for Faust right now.
Ooh, yeah. I know.
Yeah,
wait,
Faust is
the run back. Did they?
No, against just a Sheik. Just after playing J-Moog, after playing Spark, I bet they're just like, yeah, buddy. It's like,
look, I don't want to say it, but I took more games off of Faust on ranked than J-Moog did at Big House.
Talk your shit.
I don't know. Shit. So Jake, let's take a look at what J-Salt does.
You gonna give Jake a Metafy lesson?
Yeah, first one's free, so we'll do this VOD, do this analysis,
right?
And then we'll see. But Faust is fucking obviously correct versus Sheik, but J-Salt, I think honestly is probably J-Salt is fast and like. The aerials are really, really hard to whiff punish, particularly. J-Salt like moves out of like El Cancel really fast, dashes away really fast. And I think because he's a little bit like, more execution in your face, like clean hitboxes there more so than Jmook is like, you know, spacing and being like kind of playing the ranges a little bit more with his movement.
Right.
That I think that J-Salt might. I kind of got it for J-Salt.
Yeah. You got
like, I would put $5 on J-Salt.
Oh, you just put $1 million. Now you only put $5 down.
Yeah, I think $1 million on J-Salt versus Fimber.
Timber Fizz.
Timber Fizz. And you have to put 0. But for this one, I would put. You
went down like 99.9995% or something like that.
This is when I tell you I'm good at gambling, Brandon. I'm telling you that I can modulate the bet sizes in my brain like instantly. I would put $5 on J-Salt, and Faust, I would need someone to put $5 on.
Cause we just do regular bets now. This shit got real, you know. You don't sound confident, bro.
What? I would put money on him. I'd put money.
Yeah, but not a lot. There's no real risk. You lose $5, like what? You'll be all right.
I'm just saying, Brandon. I'm not a crazy guy. I feel like you think because I put $1 million down.
Yes, that is crazy. All right, that is not normal.
But this is a normal bet to me. All of that's.
Yeah, after just betting $1 million, now you're like, oh, only $5, bro.
I'm not crazy. I just do the right.
You know, if you were like, okay, instead we'll go 200,000. You know, at least okay, that's kind of same energy. You know.
Oh my God, that would be so crazy.
Now it's crazy, but you had no problem betting $1 million.
This is totally different. This is Faust.
It is, but my point is, you just don't sound confident in your bet. I don't know. So what confident would do? If I bet $1 million, I got a chance to risk a lot of money also. That's all I'm saying. I would never bet $1 million, but if I were a gambling man,
if you were Drake, you'd drop $1 million on.
Oh yeah, if I was Drake, hell yeah, I'd drop $1 million. That's whatever. That's like I'll get that back tomorrow. Ooh. You know?
Oh yeah.
Right now, this is close.
J-Salt's trying to get that $1 million right now. Oh my God, crazy grab! Did you see
that was crazy. That was. Oh.
See, but Jmook has the like confirms.
Right.
J-Salt, I think, actually in some ways is gonna have a harder neutral for Faust because of.
Oh,
okay, never mind.
Got
never mind.
him.
Genius.
Oh, Mr. Fair.
Yeah, it would have been the same percentage.
Yeah, nah, it didn't work out.
But, okay, look at this crouching. This is one of the worst positions for Sheik.
Right.
It's like this last stock.
J-Salt handling it well though. Wait, wow, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah, that was actually really well played. He took advantage of Faust leaving crouch and then like trying to make it back to center. Ooh, shield DI too. Yeah, this is also incredibly losable.
Oh yeah, I think J-Salt knows if he grabs, he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
Why is he not grabbing?
It's just it's like a bear trap.
Right.
Ooh,
wait.
He didn't roll away. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, doesn't jab work here for Sheik?
Really? Oh yeah,
like
actually
you could jab fair, right?
On crouch, I think the jab can miss sometimes, but a down tilt will hit, but it goes too far.
J-Salt's jumping too high. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see,
okay,
double jab fair.
Jab.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe J-Salt defining the odds.
Yeah. J-Salt is one of those.
Didn't they all the J Sheiks took a picture together, right? It was like J Moog, J Salt, J Flex, J Cam.
There's J Knot.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were all there. I don't actually.
Yeah, they do. They all need to just like. And it's funny that Sheik's name starts with the S too. It's J Sheiks.
Oh, they've got J Unbug.
J Unbug. Oh God, that was a reach.
J Orhe? Well, Jin doesn't really play Sheik anymore. Ooh. And I think we'll take J Chu too.
But J Chu doesn't play Sheik. I think that's the funny thing is that they're all named J something and they all play Sheik.
They've all played Sheik. There was something about it. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, did you see? J-Salt actually just did an empty hop and dashed away. Because basically, what I'm looking for is the way J-Salt pressures Faust up.
Oh, night.
Yeah.
Damn.
J-Salt has to force Faust out of crouch somehow. And like the way that he does it has to be like kind of sophisticated, you know? Like he can't just go at Faust and then like dash dance away and Faust leaves. What he's doing is like, look, empty hop and then dash away makes Faust feel uncomfortable, like Faust has to move. Actually, J-Salt wants Faust in the air.
Right back. Hold on, I'm
You're good.
hearing something going on. Some commotion going on in my room.
I got this. I got this. Yeah, go for it. Cool. All right, y'all. Take a look at how up air. Take a look at how J-Salt is like probing into Faust on the ground so that he can set up for like aerial fights like this. You know, he wants Puff to be jumping up so that he can punish Faust's landing. He wants Faust to be landing so that he could like see what the movement option is after that, like maybe scouting out a roll or like getting an aerial, like when Faust is out canceling, something like this. Ooh. And then also when Faust is in the air, he's more pressured to like take space, you know, drifting into the stage, and that's a lot easier for J-Salt to deal with, like setting up back airs or like stuffing forward tilts, stuffing up airs. Like, let me hold that space that Faust is going into, and that's gonna open up Puff. Otherwise, like Faust is just a moving like tank on the ground. It's obviously not as simple as that. Ooh, Brandon's coming. Okay, I'll tell him. Yo, how we doing? All
right, we're good. So
okay.
So my grandmother lives with me, and you know, she's just old and she's by herself downstairs. So like I just heard a bunch of noise, so I thought like she fell or something. She's done that before. She broke her arm falling once, so I just heard a bunch of noise and like I just freaked out. But she's good.
And you're actually showing the community that while melee is important, it is not it's the most important thing that doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, because a good commentator, if your grandmother, okay, 1-1.
Yeah.
That's a.
Go ahead.
That's a commentator like, ooh, 1-1.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I just had to make sure she was good.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're good, you know. She was like grabbing something on the cabinet, and I just heard a bunch of banging. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Yeah. If you're out fall hazard, you also can't be noisy.
Nah, yeah, she's fallen multiple times, and you know, you just got to make sure the fam is good, especially when they're like dealing with senior citizens. You're dealing with 70, 80-year-olds. You want to make sure that things are cool.
Yeah.
But right now, speaking of cool,
he's cool.
Faust, going crazy.
Making J-Salt have to like really work for it, you know. And when the Sheik is really moving around, that's when you see them like comfortable. When Plup was beating H-Box with Sheik, like he was just dash dancing around, controlling space, making it ambiguous, like what part of the platform he was threatening.
Right.
But like when Sheik is just forced to do like, oh, please give me a short hop fair, like that shit sucks.
Right.
That shit is a lot easier for Faust to stuff or just like drift away back air. So, you know, if Faust is able to hold aerial space and hold stage in a way that makes J-Salt anxious, that leads to, you know, little small things, small openings, that can get cracked wide open.
Do you like this matchup as a Sheik player? Or you just like,
I like it more than Ice. Okay, so this and Ices are the same thing where you just die sometimes.
Right.
And I like the part of the game like J-Salt is trying to make, like air to air. I like you know, moving around and trying to outspace aerials and like get grabs on her or something. Right. But when it's bad, it's bad. When it's bad, she's crouching. I can't do anything.
I feel like when it's good, it's even at best, and when it's bad, it's awful.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, I think you could have tempered up smash. No. Was that not go through the platform on Battlefield?
Mm-mm.
Oh, damn. I'm thinking of like Yoshi's maybe.
It does like in a very rare situation, and the spacing is hard.
Right.
Yeah, to actually get
probably
it.
don't have time to even get that proper spacing, right?
Mm-hmm. I think also he could have been trying to like bait out an Omsatech or something. So like he does a back air and Faust Omsatechs and J-Salt like gets another aerial or something. Maybe. Right. But it's that one's also a hard one. Actually, no, 67 at that point of the stage, that's a Zelda.
Okay.
I've been on my grind too. I've been looking at the spreadsheets.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
67.
Knowing your percents, you love to see it.
That one's just a clear one. Like you, if you turn into Zelda and you fare there, like that puff is dead, I think.
Yeah. No, J-Salt kind of moving.
Ooh.
Yeah.
DI on the down tilt. Also, it's fun to watch the other Sheiks try, like Ben into H-Box. It's a time when you can root for Sheik, you know?
Right. Yeah, a lot of people hate on Sheik.
Like when you're watching a matchup like Falco Sheik, a lot of people are like, oh, from the perspective of the Falco or whatever.
Right.
Me too, sometimes.
Ooh. Right. I've been there. Damn, that's crazy. All right, yo. Okay, Faust. 2-1.
We do have a set. Now we went to Stadium, we went to FD, we went to Battlefield. I like Yoshi's, and Fountain is not bad, but the ceiling's high. I'd be guessing either going back to Battlefield or Yoshi's. Yeah. Okay. This is the one where you can super get like. If you have a sleeping puff on that. Ooh.
Oh okay. No.
Okay, I love that from J-Salt actually falling down Nair into grab immediate.
Okay.
But if you have a puff on the inner part of that Yoshi's platform and you start charging up smash tipper, like you can kill him at like 45. Like low mid range.
Okay.
Slide off as well.
Yeah.
Now J-Salt's in a position where like it's not really pressing because you have a stock lead, but you are free to look for like the confirms right now, just like one good hit. It's a pretty nice situation to be in. Now it's
you like this stage the most, first puff?
I do.
Easy to get the kills, right? It's hard. You don't have to chase as much. I feel like you got to chase puff a lot.
Correct. And secret, like extra sauce on top of why this one is good, is if Puff is crouching, you have the slant, and you can make yourself lower.
Right.
Yeah. So like Puff can't like crouch camp you or whatever.
Right.
Because then you can needle her.
There's times where I've seen Puff literally in this matchup way dash crouch, and they're just crouch while way dash.
It's like the best thing for her to do or something.
Right.
But there is a little bit of a flip side where sometimes that affects you too. Like she crouches with the Yoshi's platform. So it's not free, but you get to just have more fun. You get to play the game.
Dude.
Ooh.
J-Salt looking pretty good right now.
Right, like this is the puff. This is the puff of that 3-0 J-Mook.
Right.
So, you know,
J-Salt like, not me. No sir. Not me.
That's why it was no insult to Zimber Fizz. Zimber Fizz? Yeah, no insult to Zimber Fizz, but J-Salt is just like that.
I think you did only because of the amount that you bet it on. If you kept that same energy, I would not consider it as such.
Or even just like I said you had to put down nothing. That one sucked too.
Yeah, like, right? I think that the bet, it's not that you made the bet, it's the type of bet you made. That is the insult.
Dude, I was about to say, and I would do that. Zimber Fizz has infinite tries.
Oh no. Well, technically you would lose eventually.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, infinite tries, yeah.
If it's infinite tries, damn. Yeah, J-Salt in one reality has
This
a heart
context won't matter.
Ooh, oh my god. Look at so J-Salt really knows when he's vulnerable, and he's doing a Sammy nair too.
Right.
Like that late nair on Puff Shield. That's really important.
You're damn near on the ground.
Mm-hmm. It is like one of the only things that's like positive on Shield.
Oh,
That's sick. That's a read too. Yo. You doing the tension, Han?
Nah, I'm doing the Rockefeller.
Oh shit!
The Rock is in the building. Jay-Z and Kanye and them back in the
Oh
day. They used to do that.
Yeah. Dude, I just did the weeb thing.
Nah, I know the
you know TN.
Oh, TN.
I
know what's the Naruto where he just throwing up gang signs. Yeah, I'm like, yo. Right, let me find out. Naruto is BD,
awesome.
bro.
That's crazy. Imagine being in the Sheep Rock gang, like Sheep Rock Jutsu.
So right now, okay, Dreamland is a good pick for Faust. This is gonna be tough though for J-Salt.
It is. I don't think it really changes the matchup, but it does just mean that J-Salt has to work harder in the same sort of interactions. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like FD changes the matchup, the way you move around, but this one is just like, it was like Yoshi's, but now you don't. Now you have to work harder.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Yeah, I think the biggest thing too that's like not talked about, obviously the crouch cancels and stuff, but just how easy it is to edge guard Sheik for Puff. I think Puff has like the best edge guards on Sheik.
That's true.
Sheik's recovery is kind of but I think Puff has the best like edge guards.
Edge guard on her.
Yeah, because you don't need to edge guard. You can just grab ledge, rest like almost every time.
Every point in the recovery, even like Puff doesn't even have to. Puff can go out there. Puff can like drift out in back air. Yeah, jab, fair confirm. And then Puff can even drift low to like if I'm delaying stuff.
Right.
And then Puff can, and then like you said, Puff punishes me on stage or Sheik on stage with a rest. So I think you're right. Like every point of Sheik's recovery gets owned.
Yeah, right. Like case in point.
Yeah, that's far too. That was like all the way in.
Far, yeah. All right, Faust.
Scary.
They're kind of taking this one a little bit, kind of going the distance.
Yeah, that was a dangerous double jump, but I think Faust has been a little sneaks in. It was important. I do think. Well, actually, maybe the platforms like let J-Salt like be further away and bait out Faust jumps, right? Like he wants to have more room to play around Faust's big aerials. Oh yeah, like that, right? Like on Yoshi, he gets back aired, but on Dreamland he drops a nair on top. I think the platform play is looking better. Yeah. Ooh, double poof. Double poof, and he tries to go for it.
Oh, see, any other stage I would have killed.
You're right. He's got to work way harder. Yeah, and actually the level of work is on another stage. That would be one strong back air you have to find. Now this one is two. Like literally it doubles.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot.
Ooh.
All right.
Mountain to climb. Mountain to climb.
Yeah.
I think doable.
Yeah, definitely doable. And shout out to Faust. I noticed Faust tends to use Dreamland as like a last resort. So when they're in a game 5 counter pick, then they're in like such an advantageous situation. Whereas a lot of puffs will just pick like, and I get it, right? You just want to get W, so you're just trying to get the quickest.
That's the
win.
Best chance of getting your win. Ooh, scary. Yeah, that's the best chance of you getting your win at that point. But Faust is like, yo, I'm setting up. I'm investing.
Right. Trying to get those gains. Yeah. But yeah, like, and J-Salt won the first game, if I'm not mistaken, too. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, smart by J-Salt, not extending any further, just holds position on the platform. This is actually the position where J-Salt wins this, oh, I was about to say, finds the landing.
Hard call out.
Yeah, he has to call out the landing from Faust, and he literally just did that. I thought he was gonna do it with an F tilt. He does it with a dynasty.
This is a hell of a comeback.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna lie.
This is so
On
hard.
this stage,
Yeah.
Well, let's see if Faust can close it still.
Okay. Look at the way he's building damage too. Like, he wants to stay out of the back air like range, staying out there to be like, yo, I'm gonna needle you. If you come up to me, I'm gonna fair you.
Yeah, not overextending at all. This is hard for Faust to get in.
Yeah.
The way
J-Salt is
J-Salt's
making it hard. Yeah. And he's fast too, so it's not like he's moving around the platforms and you find a gap. You know, like Faust is actually having to fight his way in.
J-Salt's actually taking his time, which is crazy because most people when they're down, they feel like they need to force it.
They panic.
Right.
I have to make something happen. I have to make the momentum turn.
Ooh. Right. Oh my. Okay, forward throw. No, down throw. Down throw rest. Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh, Sheik's big shield saves her here.
Right. Sheik's shield is insane.
Yeah. Any other character gets shield poked, up smash.
Okay.
J-Salt
on ledge.
Needs to be safe in the. Ooh. Okay.
Just double needle.
Okay, he sees Faust like double jump over to the left side of the stage, and J-Salt just sprints to the middle. Now he's got stage.
Oh, nice dash attack.
Oh, the crazy delay on the recovery.
Oh, what? Yo.
That
Damn.
was
I thought, J-Salt straight up robbery right there at the end. Oh my goodness.
A set winning like delay on the poof, right?
Right.
Like, every Sheik is like, I have to wait out the like 30 frames of invincibility, and then he actually makes it back. And while Faust has his mouth hanging open, J-Salt does like takes it away.
Damn.
Snatched, dude.
That was so clutch.
That was actually.
I don't know how J-Salt came back in that set. Like, he was down 3 stocks to 1 at like mid% and just like took his time too. That was the most impressive part.
Yes.
Like, I feel like most people get the most desperate, and he's just like, yo, let me just lock in and just do what I did the last 2 games I won, and I just got to be patient. Because I guess the cool thing with J-Salt, right, by doing that, you force frustration out of Faust. Now Faust can't hit you, and then Faust is doing decisions that they probably shouldn't be doing. So super impressive, bro. Super impressive to
I think like
J-Salt.
even more like you noting that the clutch is hard is even harder that he had to do it for that long.
Yeah, for a long time.
Like you can have a clutch stock or something, but then on last stock, you know, it kind of crumbles. But no, like J-Salt was hard, like, let me do my game, and then that gets even more frustrating for Faust. Like, I was up.
Right, especially because you're like, why is this person so hard to hit?
Yeah.
You know, so you're just trying to hit them, and it's wild.
And
bro,
that
it just got dark all of a sudden, bro. What's time?
You
know, time changes. Today's the last day of was it daylight savings?
Yeah. Did we lose or gain? Is it good for us or bad?
You gain, but it's gonna get dark at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
We accept it. We got it.
Yeah.
And this is the last year, guys. This is the last year I heard.
Is it? I've heard that for years, and they still do it.
You know, if when we're live, you gotta fiddle with your phone to
right.
Like, find
let me
out,
turn this light on.
Daylight.
My light be struggling. You can tell. All right, we in there. Hey, there we go. There we go. Bring y'all some light.
Oh, yeah. Guys, we have officially. You can tell passage of time. Like, look at this bracket is moving forward.
It was definitely a bright day when we started.
Well,
it wasn't a bright day, but it was cloudy. But you know what's not cloudy? Well, some of this merch is cloudy. I see clouds in there. It's Galint Melee now open. Exclamation point merch.
You see that little Kirby toad?
You trying to get in your duffel. You want to get in your bag, literally.
Literally get in that bag.
Right. You can cop some merch at the store. Exclamation point merch.
Check out that print, actually, Brandon. Do you see that's an R-Wing? Like,
yeah, I see that.
That
is so clean, bro.
That is tight.
Oh, let's go.
Ooh,
Shout out Golden Guardians. You know what I'm saying? That's the team. You feel me? At GG Melee, we be dropping a lot of dope content out there. We got some more stuff coming up for y'all now. You could follow the players on Golden Guardians, PPMD, Toph, None, Amsa, and your boy. Yours truly.
Yes.
The person talking. So, yeah, man, support us at Golden Guardians, GG Melee in particular.
Golden Guardians
channel just dedicated to Melee.
Golden Guardians supports us.
Oh,
you know?
they'll play for Palestine. Yo, returns again on Sunday next week. I don't know if I could enter that. I would though.
I'm doing commentary for it. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, I gotta do the Montana thing.
Oh right.
Yeah. So okay. I don't know if I can go, but you know, shout out Twitch.tv, Melee every day. You know, free Palestine, all that good stuff. You know
raising money. The proceeds of the tournament benefit the Middle East Children's Alliance. One of the, you know, of course, if you've been watching the news, one of the most brutal humanitarian crises on the planet happening in Gaza right now. So as we have done before, and we are doing again, the Melee community is seeking ways to raise some money to help the most vulnerable in those communities too, because we know what it's like to be in a community and to have to look out for people, you know.
For sure. And you can register StarGG/Free Palestine.
Yeah. Shout outs.
Yep. Shout out to everybody involved in that. Ooh. We got Nouns Esports. They sponsor ACLO.
Yep. Yes, they do.
For esports players and tournament organizers, apply for funding. Make your events Nounish. You can use the barcode right now and scan it if you want.
Yes. So the way that like Nouns work, it's like a different esports company where there's like lots of different programs where organizers can like apply for stuff, and then their money is like crowd funded and then crowd selected also. Like people vote on what things they think Nouns should spend money on, and Tipped Off was one of them. And so like Nouns went in big for made Tipped Off happen, and they were really happy with it, and they're investing even more into the scene this coming year. Yeah. So I think even with Golden Guardians and Nouns, like these are teams that are showing commitment to the scene. Yeah.
Shout out to Nouns. Tempest Stream Production, high quality broadcast, pioneering innovative formats, and partner with teams that you trust. If you want to email them to get your tournament stream popping, team at tempeststream.co or at Tempest Stream on Twitter.
Yep, dude. There's so much like visibility now. You know, you can have access to, if you are running a tournament as just like some community member, suddenly you reach out to some like organizations that exist within our spaces. Now you've got a broadcast, you know?
Right? Exactly.
Yeah. So shout outs.
And then Egg Dog Scramble 2, January 13, 2024 in Vancouver, BC, powered by Galint Gaming. Start GG/Scramble. Hey, Egg Dog, I'll pull up, bro. Say the word.
Powered by Galint.
Yeah, Deer. Hit my line, Egg Dog. Hit my line.
We're currently on your stream, and if you're not watching, you know, like, imagine submitting your application to someone on their stream.
All right, shout out to Egg Dog though. They're actually changing the game with how they be sponsoring everybody, and you know they pretty much got Cody. Just they keep it Cody afloat. You know, so
that's the lifeline right now.
Yeah. Right. He wouldn't have probably went to Big House if Egg Dog didn't come through.
Oh yeah, dude, that is
about it. And he won. Like to me, that's like the craziest losers runs I've ever seen. So
yeah, dude, because of Egg Dog,
right? And Galint Gaming, of course. Yours truly. We're on this channel right now. The same channel. Oh, okay. We're back to Egg Dog Scramble. Okay, there we go. Galint Gaming. You can follow them. Same. You're on the channel right now, the Twitch channel, but it's the same for the Twitter and for the YouTube. And you know, your source for top tier events and tournaments, man. Obviously, we're all here for a reason. A lot of great people behind the scenes in this event. So shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to Deer doing all this. Shout out to everybody in like the PNW region, really just helping Galint just be what it is, man. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to Galint Gaming, man. I love y'all.
You know what I love about all those slides, Brandon, is that those are all like groups that are showing their commitment to Melee, and they're all here because they're all partnered with each other. Like our groups, you know, the organizations in our scene are open to like working with each other. You know, Golden Guardian supports Galint. Galint is powering Eggdog Esports. Like Nouns is like
it's all
hey, we can all eat. We can all eat.
Everybody eats. I don't know if you ever seen Pay Four. Everybody eats.
Everybody eats.
Everybody eats.
Yeah, some people are like big dogs gotta eat, and that's, you know. But I think leaders eat last. So I think when we all come together, like we actually make more for people to in on.
That's facts.
You know,
it's all an ecosystem, man. You know, we just trying to help it grow and replenish itself.
Yeah.
I think we got one more set, if I'm not mistaken.
I think this is it for us.
Or is this? Are we done?
But we just need to hit some of the slides and then talk a little bit about the events. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, we just did that, right? I think. Yeah, I think we got one more set.
Let's check. Okay.
Yeah, we got one more set, but we might not. I don't know. We're chilling. We might have to call it, but regardless, it's always good. I'm glad this is our first block together solo.
That's true. Wait, no. Did we actually do a solo block at Smash World Tour? I don't remember.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I've just remember us doing like TriCast stuff together.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Even I think World Tour, and I'm thinking of Apex. It's me, you, and Judo.
Yeah, Apex.
Yeah.
That was swapping out a lot too.
Yeah. So this is fun. I'm happy. I'm glad to be a part of this. You know, and I think this is the only block I'm doing this weekend. But you know,
we got Toph and we got Walt and Radar.
We got some hitters, bro. Yeah, we got some hitters, man.
Yeah.
And I see Zane entered. I seen Hungrybox enter.
I think Zane DQ'd.
Oh, really?
But like in that pool was like none, and we have like Aklo and Hungrybox. I think Aklo and Hungrybox are playing soon. But you know, Panda, Akir, like these are this is a major level
names. These are names, bro.
Gatsu.
Who's on the West Coast, man?
Oh, good question.
Gotta look at my peoples, man. You know, I do live in the eastern region, but you know, I'm
gotta check in.
The West Coast is still soil to me. You know,
it's in your sport. That's right. It's your spirit.
Right. Saul, Eddie. I see West Balls in here. Axe, S-Fot.
Ooh, Texas showing up.
Yeah.
Texas is actually crazy now,
right?
It's crazy.
Mexico.
How the regional like. Look, I know you're from West Coast.
Go ahead.
But SoCal and NorCal to us, like back then when Doc Kids were starting out, they were like the promised land or something, you know, like everybody's down there, it's top 10, but it's crazy to think like, oh shit, the top 3 right now are all East Coast, like Northeast.
Yeah.
You know?
Northeast, East Coast kind of, I mean, technically 80% of the population live in the eastern part of America, and only 20% live in the western part. So there's just objectively more people here.
Y'all were just washing us back then off.
I mean, I don't know. We just grinded a lot back then. I don't know.
I think like scenes come up together frequently.
Yeah, I was about to say scenes, culture, develop talent. I think. I don't think it's the other way around. I think like people think like good players create a good scene, but I think good scenes create good players.
For sure. I think that's the case in anything, not even just Melee, like music scenes or art scenes, you know, like the way that we affect each other is.
Well, you see just like 10 dope artists come out at the same time and they're all from like the same block. Yeah. You know, it's just like, okay.
Someone was cooking then. Something was cooking then and right there, and you all like were in on it and worked together.
Yeah, it's just everything a bunch of good things happened all at the same time. So
Yeah,
it was beautiful. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's the deal here, but
I think Dylan, please confirm. But I think we're just okay. We've got the files. They're uploading right now.
okay.
So
okay.
we're waiting.
I was like, yo, I'm on my Vince Carter. I got one more in me. All right, man. We've been chilling now.
Look, I think it would be funny because we're like, there's a lot of people in the gaming community. You know, you speak to the Melee people. Not everyone watches basketball. Or
that is true. That is true.
And I think it would be really funny if it was revealed that you and Phil actually don't know shit about basketball and you were just making stuff up. But we would have no way to prove you wrong.
Well, the people who watch it, or who watch both,
you might all just be in on it, you know. Like,
but what if somebody who watches basketball is just like, yo, what he's saying stupid?
That's the GOAT though. That's WAP.
I mean, I can be wrong. I'm wrong. I'm not right about everything. You know, but yeah, I think you can easily disprove that.
I just would like to see one day you guys like slip up and be like, yo, it's like hitting a 3-pointer from half court. Wait,
I mean, something can be like that.
Damn it. I don't know.
I think a bad take would be like, man, that's like Shaq hitting a 3-pointer. It was so normal. You're like, what? That wouldn't make sense.
Okay, yeah. Like he just hit a field goal from the backboard.
Yeah, or just like you mix two sports together. Like, yo, Steph Curry shot that basketball for 20 yards.
Yo, offsides.
Yeah, you're like, wait, what?
Huh? Did these guys?
Yeah,
what
right.
This guy?
Wrong game, my guy. Wrong sport.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are here.
You famously, when you said I'm wrong, I think in my head is Mango Taj. Mango Taj, you go, wait, I'm wrong. Yeah, he's
wrong
dead.
A lot. I feel like I'm more wrong than I'm right.
That's crazy. Maybe you just don't notice when you're right.
Yeah, maybe. Speaking, yo, J Salt.
This is right.
Got the same bracket that Spark has. Except he beat Faust. If he beats Zaza, that'd be crazy.
It feels so bad to be
Spark might have to take note.
Just looking at these VODs and be like, oh, literally, J-Salt was just better than me against these two players straight up. Oh, man. Okay, but we're not counting out Zaza. It's just that J-Salt is just, like, been showing us what he's all about.
Right.
Whew. And we are warm on this matchup. It'll be interesting to see how Zaza plays different, because I think Faust is like real rest heavy, like back air. I think the back air like movement or drift is less so what Faust really is good at. It's more like forcing the bad rest situations and rest setups on the ground.
Right.
Yeah. But I think it's harder. It's harder to deal with like a Puff that's really good at weaving in and out with back airs and like edge canceling off platforms and stuff. Like that shit is tricky.
Yeah, Puff's drifts go kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't realize until I started. People said it, and then I just played Puff in an Iron Man one time or something.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Right?
You can go all the way over, and you're so floaty.
Don't drifts count as inputs
and you have so many
too?
jumps.
Don't drifts count as inputs?
Oh yeah, that's why
because Hungrybox's inputs are like insane. He's just drifting the whole time.
One Debbie Edma has an 800 APM, dude. I think he also he L cancels with Z and does aerials with Z.
Yeah.
And so when he does a short
Such
hop,
a strange way to play.
I know.
Yeah.
It is really weird. It's almost weirder to me than tap jump.
Yeah. Love is used tap jump.
Still?
Oh yeah, I think so. For
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. The concept of tap jump straight. It's crazy how there's like 4 ways to do things in this game with like everything. So here we go.
Yeah, yeah. I think
More
that's
blue
actually
puff.
the. That's. Brandon, take that stank off of your voice.
More blue puff, man. Sheridan used blue puff, so I always think of
Oh,
Sheridan.
yeah. Oh, I see.
But it's just, yeah, Zaza and Faust happen to use the same character and use the same color with that.
Yeah, we've been getting their files. Yeah.
Right.
Oof. So J-Salt is warm on this, and I think you're seeing it. Like, look at the way J-Salt like plays on and below the platforms. That's what was beating Faust bad, like in the clutch. When in J-Salt's comeback, it was all of this movement around the platforms.
Okay.
Like he's in control here.
Yeah.
He's in crazy control actually.
Yeah.
Ooh. Zaza scouting out a roll. She calls out the jump as well.
This is winners finals for this pool.
Really? Oh, this person gets Zane seed.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Or if it was seeded right, they'd get J-Salt seed.
Nice up smash. All right.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that too better than force smash because you can't ops attack that.
Yeah.
So you know, smart.
Ooh, that's another thing also of the like that got extra accelerated in pandemic like melee was the down holding.
Right.
Like the down holding and the sliding off like is just you have to now. Oof.
Yo, J-Salt off to a good start.
Ooh, just looking so comfortable in the movement. Did you see like J-Salt literally jumped over Zasa's up smash or up air?
Nice up air. That was so clean. Got the
Wow.
star KO too.
Yeah, really,
No
really
damage.
nice. And did you see the smash the eye on the rest?
Yeah.
Though? It was almost. I think it might have been bad even, because it sent him a little bit further and then sent up to up. Ooh. Okay. So that's a scary moment for both Puff and Sheik. They're both waiting to see, is this back air strong? Is the Sheik's back air on Puff Shield strong? If it's ooh.
Needle, yep.
Wait, opportunity.
Oh, try to reverse.
Yeah, that's mostly what you're like gonna have time to do, but it's hard. Yeah,
Ooh,
okay.
Nice.
Just like that too, right? Like that is the sweet spot distance for Sheik. If she can maintain that, it's good. Where she can be doing a short hop, like back air. That's the ooh, nice.
Tough. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing that's safe, like on crouch cancel, and that's the thing that'll kill also. So when there's a back air,
Nice. Okay, I feel like Zaza is a little bit more, scrappier than Faust. Sometimes I feel like Faust would just float around and like back air too much, and like Zaza is like a little more willing to get in there and just up air and just go for like a mix real quick, and it paid off right there.
I absolutely agree. Like that's what we were maybe talking about in the beginning of the set. Is like, yo, Faust was like being very threatening on the ground, but in the air, it felt like J-Salt was beating a lot of stuff. But Zaza like is in there underneath J-Salt, over J-Salt sometimes. Like that's aggressive spacing that like is risky, but that's where the melee's played.
Yeah, I mean you gotta, because the problem when you play like too safe a little bit or just too slow, I think that you just kind of become predictable.
Yeah.
Whereas like I feel as if like when you always like that was such a good inch forward. She knew that.
It's a bait.
Yeah, but you always keep your opponent guessing. I think when you just throw out different moves in different spots.
Right. That's why Mango is like. That's why Mango is good. Is because when you're aggressive, it gives you something. You know. It gives you like pressure. It creates openings.
You force your opponent to have to make quick snap decisions, and like that's very like abnormal, especially because they're making quick decisions, they're more likely to make mistakes on those decisions.
Yes. Like it's not that, you know, J-Salt only has X amount of holes in his gameplay. It's whether you can create the holes.
Yeah, you definitely create it for sure. Ooh, okay, nice fair though.
That was awesome, actually.
Right.
Like J-Sol committed a lot with that double jump into the stage, but he's like, yeah, if Zasa's getting scrappy, I'll scrap too.
Ooh, went for grab it. Damn, double puff bracket sounds wild. Right?
Yeah. Like, I can imagine Spark doing this. And Spark has the same problem, where he, like, plays a little too safe sometimes.
Right. Ooh.
Whereas J-Salt, like, moving in and out, like, weaving aggressively, makes it so that it's harder for Faust. Like, it's harder for Zasa to deal with, because it's unpredictable and they make more mistakes.
Right. Okay. Oh, nope. Fair.
Okay. Very brave fair as well, like getting underneath. Alright, Zasa needs to get her footing.
Yeah, she's struggling. This one is this game's a wash, but you know.
Dude, that was sick.
Yeah, you probably could go Dreamland or a Battlefield maybe. Or no, she won on Battlefield, so probably Dreamland.
Yeah, probably Dreamland.
Fountain, maybe.
Fountain, I think, would be interesting. Fountain is interesting because of the platform situation. I think J-Salt is actually going to be good, quite good here.
Right.
Like if he can play like he did versus Faust, it gets really annoying.
Ooh.
Dude, the DI was like.
I love these combo routes from
crazy.
Zaza.
Yeah, they're crazy DI mix-ups.
Right. I like how she's using up air. It's like my favorite thing. I think that's the biggest difference between her and Faust. Like she's willing to get under J-Salt because J-Salt does jump a lot.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Like that. In doing that, like aerials are scary, and I think Faust was like, "Oh, I don't want my aerial to get beat."
Right.
Zasa's like, "No, if that's the case, then just like that."
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
She's like punishing landing. It's like having an aerial up tilt. You know what I mean?
Right. This sounds insane to say, but I totally understood what you meant.
Yeah.
The concept, I just thought about like imagine that, but
An
I guess
aerial
the
up
other,
tilt, but she's got it on cheek.
Right.
She's basically like she's got her setup, her rest setup on like Marth and Captain Falcon or Peach or whatever. Just like she can punish the landing for it with Sheik as well, and because of her aerial mobility too, Zasa's kind of got a nasty short hop, like hard drift in up there. Like she's like a dash in, turn around up tilt for Fox, but with Puff.
I thought that was a rest, no lie.
Yeah, at 5, I don't know.
Maybe she digs down A instead of down B.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Let's see. It's close.
Yeah, J-Salt knows that, like, it's a hard hit now, and anything that he gives up is probably gonna lead to, like, 50-60%.
Yeah.
So I think this one's gonna be a little bit more of a slog. Okay.
Nice. I like the jabs. I love the jabs because like you can't really be affording to grab right now, especially when you're down.
Ooh. You know what's also interesting? I'm noticing that J-Salt watched her jumps. J-Salt, like seeing Zasa up in that top right corner, like he actually changed the way he was playing when she landed, and after she had burned like only 2 or 3 jumps versus like most of them, which is the reason why I noticed that is because when she used up a bunch of jumps, J-Salt sprints down to the ground to be like, come to my loving arms, you know. This is
I
how
wanted to
punish
point
the
out
landing.
too what she does because I love people don't do it enough for Sheik. Sheiks will always do that. When they're coming towards the ledge, they'll try to jump in fair to get you off the ledge. Zaza will just inch her way forward, let him whiff, and then punish him and kill him.
Yeah.
People need to do that more versus Sheiks because they need to stop doing that. It's pretty. I don't think it's good.
Yeah, it's a chump check.
Yeah, it's definitely a chump check.
for spacies, like, well, if you shielded as spacies, you just shine out a shield, right?
Yeah, that, or you could just like literally move, wait for it to whiff, and then you just back here. Either or, rest. Yep. All right.
Greedy. Sheiks are really greedy. Like we think
Yeah.
we think we're dead when we're off stage, so
Yeah.
we're just throwing shit out.
It's like you're already off stage. Like, because sometimes when Cheeks do that, I feel like they're not looking at the screen sometimes. Because it's like, okay, if you see your opponent inching backwards, you won ledge.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do the fair anymore, you know?
Yeah, we just decided we wanted to already.
Right. Yeah, the whole point was to get them away, but then, you know, it's just a habit. Because a lot of people don't do what Zaso does. Zaso's like in the rare.
Yeah, I think she's got really, like, she's rare in that, like, you have to, she is playing the horizontal game like Dash Dancey, but with her short hop drift aerials, you know?
Right.
It's low and it's fast.
Okay. So J-Salt going to Yoshi's. Like you said by far it's your favorite stage, probably the best stage in this matchup at least.
I think so. It's my favorite. I think it's the best also. Ooh, that was a crazy up air to connect. Also a crazy up air to live.
Right. It was
and
like
I think
a weak hit.
Yeah. Also she like corner DI'd too. It was very good. Yeah. J-Salt's style also is would be good here because of how much he jumps and he aerials a lot.
Right.
So like that middle space between the platforms, yeah, right there, like that's the money maker. He's gonna be getting hits a lot. All the damage I think is gonna be right at that like that line where the platforms like meet, you know.
Right.
Alright.
Okay. It's pretty close though, but J-Salt just has the edge for the most part. The full hop fairs are doing wonders on this stage, like you said.
Yeah, but Zaza I think is way more threatening, like with those fast aerials than like a typical puff might be, like hovering around the side of the stage. Ooh, nice. Edge cancel too. Yeah. Ooh,
okay.
Shield poke.
Right.
Wow, J-Salt finds it though. That was the way that he snatched it from Faust too. Reverse bear into fast.
Right.
Just takes
I
it.
can't believe he won that game.
Yeah, he might win this.
Oh, okay. Didn't want to go for a rest. Yeah, that was crazy. It's like hard to do. And that's good because you just got 70 damage off that exchange. That's so good.
It's
80. Oh, no jumps.
No jump even too.
Which is crazy. Got an asthma attack. Life alert.
Oh no.
Phil. You know, she's like when puffs lose their jumps. She just has an asthma attack.
Oh, she ran out of air. Yeah.
Right.
Oh. Okay. The shy guys though are also something that you gotta watch out for. Oh, she did what you just said that she did. Like, give him the space.
Right.
J-Salt was catching onto it a little bit though.
J-Salt got to be careful though, because Zaza could definitely bring this back.
Yeah. Oh my God. You're never feeling safe.
Ooh. Rest isn't in play right now though, so there you go. Okay, here we go. Another game 5. So it's our last game for this block.
That's true. I would put no money on this, Brandon.
I mean, that's a smart choice.
Not only for Twitch TOS, but even just like, you know, not just to,
you don't know who's gonna win.
Just insult to injury to Zimmerfizz, I guess. Oh, look at J-Salt set up.
Even Faust low key.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's interesting also about J-Salt is the way that he's setting up his wall. He's not over centralizing back air. Like a lot of Sheiks who move in will just
I think she meant that.
Yeah. A lot of Sheiks will over centralize the back air, but it becomes really I think that was something to turn around. It becomes really predictable. So J-Salt actually uses a lot more fair to mix in with needles. And while it is like while it's not as safe, it's not as big, you do get to
Right.
fast with it.
Right.
You can run in, run out, like drop a fair, drop a needle. All auto cancels. Yeah, we actually probably don't know if J-Salt is able to L cancel yet. He just auto cancels everything.
I think FD is a good pick because the foul set we didn't see this stage.
Who picked it? Oh, Zaza.
Zaza, yeah. J-Salt running away with it.
It depends. Yeah, like I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
down
low
tilt up
ceiling.
there, down
Because
tilt
you would
up
think
there.
with no platforms, okay, Sheik isn't that good, but the space is still pretty good. Yo, J-Salt's playing amazing right now.
I was about to say, like, she can camp you out, like, and if you have trouble dealing with, I guess I don't see other Sheiks setting up like the down. Ooh, he's in her head actually.
Like high key, yo, Spark, you just need to hit up J-Salt, bro.
Sparky, oh my
J
god.
move 2, okay.
Everybody check these out. That was also a crazy, not a crazy recovery, but he did that little hang back, so it changed how far he would go in. That's actually, he's actually 4 stocks to 1 against a motherfucking Jigglypuff.
Who like, what, got like 17th or 25th at Big House or something?
Yeah, yes, dude. J-Salt is currently unranked.
Alright.
So as far as this stage, like J-Salt, I think is sitting. Oh, wave dash back up tilt to get 2 hits, pop her up. That's crazy. I don't see other people doing this like downward needle wall setup that J-Salt looks really good at. So I don't know. Like she can't puff, but dude, I think it's
this
generally
set was
like
so close till it just wasn't.
Dog though.
Yeah. Jeez.
I don't generally like this stage for Sheik. Like it's supposed to be harder than that.
Right.
Dude, that was nasty. Wow.
Man.
J-Salt on a tear.
J-Salt just like, yo, look, Sheik mains, hit my line. I got you.
That
was a good edge guard. Damn, man.
That is almost incomprehensible. You know, just like only 2 weeks after Big House.
Right. I feel like the first 4 games were just so good, and then
yeah. Zaza, I don't know. Zaza didn't even get a chance to do like her really slick, like underneath, you know, up air, like setups and stuff.
No tech right there. And then this game is where everything just went left.
Oof. It's the setup. Wow. Like every time J-Salt is there when Zaza wants to get even close to center stage.
Right. Or just close to the ground.
Gosh. That
Stock's 32%. Rough.
Nasty.
That was
Brandon.
super nasty.
That was a game to end it on. That was quick and clean. And we're gonna toss it off to some other folks. I think Radar.
I think Radar is one of them, and I don't know who the other person is.
I'm trying to figure it out. It might be Cody. Jumping in.
Mr. Schwab, the Schwab man.
Potentially, you know, maybe if the people go.
Oh, Radar and Stewed. Radar and Stewed.
Stewed might have to be out. Stewed might.
Oh, word. Okay.
There's a lot of players who are out. There's a lot of players who are named J-Salt. There's one. J-Salt is actually running this block, dude. This our block was dedicated to that movement.
It's the Puff Sheik Master.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, Brandon, what you got going on? You got anything to plug?
Nah. Oh yeah.
You got you to plug.
I guess so. If you wanna pay your boy, I'll go to the tournament near you this year, next year, whenever. I'm trying to commentate as many things as I can. So
it is a blessing.
Hit my line
to the commentary.
Oh, go ahead.
To the commentary managers, like one of the best gets like on the cast is available to work.
I appreciate it, man. I've been pretty active, so you know, y'all want me to show up, man, just hit me. We will negotiate. I don't care where it is, as long as it's in North America. Well, I guess I do care where it is, but like if it's in North America, I'll slide closer to the Midwest, the better. But you know, even if it's on the West Coast, whatever, South, East Coast, I don't care.
Yeah.
Much love. What about you? You got something to plug?
Yeah, but I don't want to say it's me yet. Well,
Oh, is it what you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, the league.
Then no, okay,
thing.
never mind.
Well, anyone who's watching GMO is a myth. Like you're no Nintendo narcs in here, I think. Right? Like,
Right.
shout out to y'all because you all go to tournaments. I'm working with your favorite TOs next year to put on those tournaments and juice them up. Like I know if you're watching this, you're gonna go to those. Thank you. Shout outs to you.
Let's go.
Just basically, yeah, go to your local scenes.
Support your locals, guys.
Yeah, support the groups that are in your ecosystem. Like shout outs to Galint Melee Open and shout outs to production who've been working with us and had us on too.
Let's go. Shout out to production and Galint. I guess this is us signing off. This is Jorge. I'm Brandon Young Wolf. And until next time, man, you guys enjoy the rest of these commentary blocks.
Thank y'all. See ya.